Your job is always put food on our table, and the kids will get over it.
And what about loving me?
Oh, Homer, come here.
What?
Come here.
Oh.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful.
Oh.
You are so beautiful to me.
My wife and kids stood by me. And I'll never let you go.
Christopher Robin, what exactly is doing nothing?
Well, I'm told it means going along, listening to all the things you can't hear, and not bothering. You can't hear. No matter where I go, together. You should know. No matter where I go, together. No matter where I go, together. You should know. No matter where I go, together. Every song, wherever you live, every song, and you.
Okay. This song actually makes me cry sometimes. Because, okay, I was a bit of a Disney kid. Not really as much as probably other people were. But I watched all the classics. You know, before Disney actually, like, jumped off of a cliff and decided to, commit. You know? Before they decided to, 360 no-scope in Minecraft and completely whiff the ending, you know? I actually really liked a lot of Disney's stuff. So, this song actually brings a lot of, memories back. If you're curious, this is actually the, this is actually a song based off of the Winnie the Pooh movie, where Christopher Robin goes missing. That was a good movie. Brings a lot of memories back. I love Pogo. Pogo is amazing. Absolutely amazing. His music always makes me feel something. You know? Again, like I said, this song can make me cry sometimes. Because if I recall that movie, it does make me emotional. It's a damn kids movie. And it makes me emotional just because of how good it was. I don't know. You know? So... Sorry, I cooked a pizza, and I have not really had a chance to eat a lot of it. Give me a moment. But, yeah, it's good. Good song. Good song. Most of Pogo's music is pretty damn good. I'm actually gonna skip that one. I've heard that one too much. In the end is where he talks about going to college, a metaphor for him growing up. Yup. Yup. You know, speaking of, Disney and Pooh Bear, I think the Winnie the Pooh movie, even though it was another live-action slop, was decent. And you can find me on that. But I actually thought it was a good movie. You know? I actually really liked it. I don't know. That one was okay. The second Mary Poppins movie was okay, too. Hello, everybody. Sorry, let me finish eating. I don't think you want ASMR of me chewing up my food. So, I'm gonna slowly be doing that. Plus, you guys are kind of filtering in here anyway, so it's okay. Got the whole Prime Collection Warframe finished. Congrats. I don't know if you're talking about every single Prime. I have every single Prime. What kind of pizza? Pepperoni and sausage. Only the most premium of pepperoni. Jokes on you were into that stuff? Well, I'm not. And let me tell you, I re-listen to all of my streams, typically the day afterwards, because I listen to see if they fucked up it anywhere. So, I don't want to subject my ears to that. There's what I would insert, like a, oh, maybe if you pay me joke, but this is a serious stream tonight, so we're not gonna do that. But, somebody asked what my voice mod is. This is GoXLR. However, I'd be very careful in purchasing it, because the only way you can use GoXLR is if you use a third-party software developed by the developers that left GoXLR when the project, ended. Oshi, hello. Premium pepperoni? Pepperonium? Yes. Sorry, let me get a drink. So tonight is gonna be a little bit serious. Today is Monday, yes. Yes, yes. Spyware? No, 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 no. I've had Temp look through it. It's just fine. I just haven't done it yet. But I do need to download the software and put it on my Go XLR. Because I feel like the audio is somewhat deteriorating. Because of the old software. But we'll see. We'll see. I have to remember to do it. What voice changer do I recommend? I don't, because here's the problem with voice changers. They only work if you don't use your computer for anything else. I learned this very early on in streaming, which is why I bought the voice changer. Voice changing modulation takes a lot of your CPU. And I am talking, if you do it, you cannot play video games. All you can do is talk. You can probably not even use a model. That's how bad voice modulation is on a computer. That's why a piece of hardware for this is so necessary. That CPU heavy, like if you do something else, your CPU, like the voice quality gets worse. Trust me, I did. How am I able to use a model? Because I'm using a piece of hardware that does it all for me. I'm using a piece of hardware and a interface software that controls the hardware. So the only way it works is if you use a second computer that really just does the voice modulation. What's the hardware? So what I am using is Go XLR. Again, if you want to buy it, great, but like you'll have to download the third-party application that was continued by the developers afterwards. What happened? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. And yes, it is $400. I bought it when it was like $400. You can see it. You can probably get it for as low as $200. But most people will see it for upwards of $400 to $500 because it's not made anymore. Thankfully, mine's brand new. Brand new. It's a couple years old now. Okay, I have fully finished my food. Okay. Okay. So, we are going to talk about EvilToaster tonight. First time chatter, well, hello, welcome. We are going to talk about EvilToaster tonight, but I want to have some, like, preamble stuff. I have some stuff before, and we're going to have some stuff after, just so that people can, like, not be depressed the entire time we're telling the news, if you know what I mean. That's why I have the funny music on right now. We're going to be putting on some serious. We're going to be putting on some less cheerful music. As soon as I get to the EvilToaster doc, which is apparently all about autism, which will be great. Is it that bad? So I have done some very brief skimming of this article, and it seems to focus around just pushing autism on people. I will say, if you watched Lumi talk about this yesterday, this is the exact same thing. So if you've already listened to it or read it yourself, that's what we're reading. But if you're here to listen to my opinions, great. Great. I just got an ad about a Holocaust survivor. Well, that's cool. Considering what I played last night, that's cool. I'm sure that Holocaust survivor would be very happy to know that I fought against evil yesterday. Lumi's here? Not right now. But I think she's at the movies right now. But yeah, we'll get to this 10. It's a 10-page document that continues on other things. But before we do that, chat, we're gonna be a little more lighthearted for the moment. All right? Okay. Cool. And we just for the moment, and then we'll get serious when we actually need to be. All right? We're not gonna like be prudes and be crazy when we're supposed to be reading a serious document here. So we're gonna start by being a little lighthearted and funny. Chat, I got canceled again. I got canceled again by a random V-tweeter. Now this random V-tweeter actually has a couple thousand followers, which I don't know how they got that, because I didn't see a YouTube channel, I didn't see a Twitch channel, I didn't see any form of interaction other than just a Twitter. So my assumption is that they got follows from other people that are just like them. So, excuse me. But, like, I got mega uber canceled by them. Excuse me. And so, I wanted to show that off your... I'm not... Now, I will say, I have very much intentionally cropped the screenshot so you don't see this person's name. Because I do not want people to go after and attack them. Okay? I do not want you to do that. Because that is not what we do here. We do not touch the poo, as the farms will say. We'll get to the farms a little bit later, debating if I want that before or after Toaster here. But we do not touch the poo. We do not interact with the specimens, chat. If you are not allowed to talk, reach out to this person at all. But I wanted to go through this really quickly because it's just really funny that this person thinks they know my entire life story. And they don't. It's just they do some very brief sifts through my old tweets that I didn't delete because they used to be, by the fun fact, I used to be a role player. And then they think that they know my entire life story, which is really funny. So basically, oh, my model is freaking out. Hold on, there it goes. So I said, I woke up and found out someone chose violence today. That's not actually a joke. This person would later then tweet that they chose violence today, which is really funny. The crown of being the clown has been taken by me and gifted to this individual. They know nothing about me, yet they think they can inform my entire life story. And they say I am the bigot, which is very true. It's just really funny when these kinds of people say that they are so progressive and so willing to be willing and including. Yeah, when they see somebody that goes against the grain, they have to be hateful and rude. Now, I'm not showing all of their tweets, but one of their tweets was like calling me a self-hating trans person, which is really funny because again, they knew nothing about me and yet they started to tweet about me massively. It was really funny. Now, I'm not quite sure at what point they decided to start talking about me. I'm trans? No, I'm not trans. I'm not trans. I promise you. I promise you. That would be hard to keep a secret, I feel like. But no, I am not trans. But I don't know what they decided to made them want to tweet about me, but this was one of the first tweets that I saw. Because Lumi actually informed me that this person existed because they have already got me blocked, which is funny. But this person would say, in response to my tweet where I say, we need to gatekeep VTubing. They're like, you're right, we should gatekeep idiots like you out and actually return to the tradition of anime girl playing video games or doing ASMR. This is exclusively Western style of drama llama loser is the worst kind of VTuber. You are the cancer. Now, chat, I must ask you, is a VTweeter a cancer on the VTuber community? Or is somebody that talks about drama a cancer on the VTuber community? That's the that's the part where I was like, pop meat kettle black, whatever. I don't know. But it's just, it blew my mind that somebody said that we have to go back to VTuber tradition, which is playing video games and ASMR. ASMR, like, I don't even do Japanese VTubers actually do ASMR? Because, like, if you want to think of actual VTubers, not like Western VTubers, all right? They just want to LARP as VTubers, and I know that includes myself. But, like, do Japanese VTubers actually do a lot of ASMR? I like, they probably do a little bit, but, like, I very much doubt that, like, the biggest guys in the world are ASMR streamers. Yes? Am I wrong? A good chunk? Okay. Listen, I just don't watch Japanese VTubers. I just don't watch VTubers ever. It's a thing, but it's cringe. Fair enough. Japanese ear cleaning is the best. They do a lot. Really? Okay. Well, I refuse to do ASMR. If you pay me to do something specific, I'll do my best, but I'm not doing ASMR any other way. Anyway. Eventually they would find out that I wasn't trans. And, they would say this. They're like, OMG, they're just a... And by the way, it took me a moment... It took me a moment to figure out this meant cis. Probably be... And it took me a moment to figure out why they censored the word cis. Because, like, I didn't get it. But then I had to recall that Elon made cis technically a hate word. And so they probably censored it because they knew that it was a reportable offense in order to say that on Twitter. Which is just mind-boggling to me that this person, like, they know what they're doing is wrong. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing, is they know that it's a word that could get them in trouble. And yet they still decide to censor themselves like this anyway. It's just really funny. It's just absolutely hilarious, in my personal opinion. And they're like, no wonder they're a right-wing, anti-woke drama tuber with a shitty voice changer. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think a lot of people disagree. I think that the $500 I spent on this is actually pretty well spent. By the way, this person is a progressive. Alright? A progressive individual, that apparently is very nice to trans people. Yet the moment that somebody goes against the grain, they have to throw out all the insults. At first it was self-hating trans person, and now it's just that I use a shitty voice changer. And it's just like, would you say that to me if I was trans and if I was like completely progressive? Like, would you say that to me? No, I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I think you would say that I am stunning and brave. The fact you were able to fool people on the TVA? Yeah, your voice changer's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That is funny. They would say drama llamas are the next big thing. EvilToaster voice change. Wait, does he have a voice changer? I always thought I heard him with his regular ass voice. Aqua stunning and brave for choosing food over trans. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can't be trans because they're Mormon. I believe they'll find there are a number of religious... No, yeah, like literally, chat. When I was Mormon, I knew a lot of gay Mormons. They were all nice guys. I even knew a missionary. When I was on my mission, I knew a missionary, a male missionary, who was very gay. We could all tell he was very gay. And the mission president almost sent him home a few times because of that. He went ahead and did his whole mission, but we could tell he was gay. But he was a very nice gentleman. It's just how do you how do you deal with that when you're trying to preach the gospel and you know that your mission companion could have the hots for you? I don't. That's like something that a lot of people were kind of unknowing. Like, they just didn't know how to think about it. It was just really funny. Okay, stop giving me top chat. Give me live chat. There we go. Because they believe anyone that's objectively right, so anyone who isn't on their side is what's wrong. Yeah, no, yes, it's really sad. Really sad. I just love how they're like, they literally chat. Literally, I am barred from going and getting breast implants and from chopping off my stuff because I am Mormon. By the way, I'm not Mormon anymore. I haven't been Mormon for over a year. Well, actually, it's been more like ever since COVID, I've not really ever been a Mormon. Okay? Okay? So, like, I just find it funny that they think they know me because I said at one point I was Mormon, and, you know... But yet, I'm the bigot! Okay. Okay. I guess so. I guess so, you know? I can't question that logic. Now, I will say, chat, I don't block people very often, but when it comes to somebody this delusional, I did block them because people like that will not stop being crazy unless you block them. And I know that people could just hop on alts and take pictures there, but I believe that sometimes you block people when they need to, just when they need it, you know? Sorry, the music stopped and I'm trying to turn on some Carl Casey here. I didn't block them. They blocked me. Yeah, I figured out how to block. Like, Twitter is weird. On the app, if somebody blocks you, it's kind of hard to block them back, so I had to do some weird things. So I haven't been a Mormon for about 4 years. Yeah, about that. Mormon voice changer, how do we know you're not Shadiversity? Just Shadiversity, is he Mormon? That's interesting. Level 1, fearing the labels. Level 2, letting the labels rinse off like water. Level 3, collecting labels like medals or badges. Big Mormon? Interesting. See, chat, there's a couple of people that I know 100% are Mormon. Like that scientist guy who collabed with Mr. Beast. I know he's Mormon. I know for a fact that he's Mormon, because I know that he lives either in Utah or a Mormon state. I can't remember his name. He's like he was a NASA guy. He's a mega Mormon. Okay. No, yeah, I don't consider myself Mormon anymore. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was most of that situation, but Lumi ended up quote tweeting this and adding on to it. I'm not going to show her tweet because she ends up just showing the person. But the person... Actually, can I just, like, scroll down here? There we go. Now I could just show this without showing the person. So this person, I think this is how the person found out. Because, like, Lumi and them followed each other. She doesn't remember how or why. Which is totally fair. Sometimes I follow random people. Person doesn't deserve anonymity if she tagged me directly. I mean, fair, but I don't want to get reported for targeted harassment, alright? So I'm not showing this person's name, at least on YouTube. Okay? Fair enough, though. Also, hello, Lumi. But they would say, hey, LuminousCove, why do you follow me if your primary friend group and folks you support are open and shut right-wing Nazis and transphobes? You should block me or in retrospect, and tell your friend Akko to use their real voice. Their LARPing is a rightoid cis girl thing. LARPing as a right-wing cis girl. You know, that's a first. LARPing as a right-wing even. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of right-wing people that would absolutely hate me. Because I do use a voice changer, you know. Oh, hello.
Hello, you get to suffer with me jumping. As no, fuck them. I won't say the name because it's your stream.
You're good. Did you already see that movie? Or did you?
No, I just got home. I just wanted to hop in, yap, and then I'll go lobotomize myself with that movie.
Okay, sounds good. No,
Dude, it's like I don't remember how I how I was following her. But I guess I muted her because she was annoying as hell. Because I think it's because she schizo posts. I don't know. Yes. I know she sent me a DM a while ago. I'll probably have to look at it.
Oh gosh.
Hold on, fucking what's her name again?
Here, I'll send you your DM. Oh, it's just really funny. Oh,
I don't fucking remember, but yeah, it's like, I think I remember it's because she's schizo posts. I think she's off of her medications. You can tell when a woman's off of her medication, but it's like, no, I don't know what caused this. I think she might be an Alara simp. I don't know.
Oh, really?
But, again, I don't know, because it's like there's all of these larger VTubers following them. Someone helped me track down their Twitch. Haven't streamed in 2 years, so it's a chronic V-tweeter.
Oh, of course. Of course.
So like, if someone's gonna tag me directly, yeah, no, they lost all anonymity, in my opinion. It's like, okay, you're gonna tag me directly? I will fucking air you out like dirty fucking laundry.
Fair enough. I think the thing that, like, bothered me the most is that they were a lolicon, and I was like, I thought most lolicons were based! I guess not.
I mean, the fact that they're being, like, because at first they thought that you were, trans or something, but yeah. It's like, how fucking transphobic are you if you're like, use your real voice?
Yeah.
Use your real voice, you rightoid. It's like, okay, transphobic much. I was gonna add on more to it, and I'm like, no. I'm gonna smack them with the metal rod of kindness.
The metal rod of kindness.
With my bigotry baton, even.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Oh, I see. That's the reason. Well, it doesn't give them a reason to be a piece of shit about it. So, sucks to suck, my dude.
Uh-oh. Wait, why?
Pain from breaking their back a few years ago.
Oh.
You know, well, sucks to fucking suck.
Oh, that sucks. I mean...
Oh,
man.
You don't get sympathy from me.
Damn, that really does suck. But I know,
you know,
yeah.
Maybe it's the pain meds. Who knows?
I don't know. Jackie, thank you for the raid.
But oh well, skill issue.
I know. Well, before I let you go, did you see what I tagged you in today?
Yes, and I hate it. And then Arch decided to send me messaging, "Hey, Lumi, only a few more days till Rings of Power." I'm like,
what, season 2?
Yeah, 3 days.
Ugh, gross. I mean, you chose him as a co-host.
I did.
You're letting him. It's funny. I thought about it. It's just like we're the ones that like we all laugh at shit together, and he just like subjects you to shit.
I chose this path.
You did. Was it worth it?
No, I question it, but I'm also, getting his audience to have him play Dustborn, so it's a little bit of revenge.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, goodness. I just can't wait, because, like, I'm gonna watch you learn how to cancel people.
I mean, that's pretty easy. You just need some free and freedom dispensers. That's how you cancel them from life. Cancel their subscription,
Cancel their subscription.
Give them an advanced appointment with God.
Fair enough. It's just I just really like how like they outline what canceling means, because like for years these people tried to obfuscate. No, that's not what canceling means, and they just write it out. Canceling allows us to isolate people from their fans and compatriots in battle. This could be useful against enemies. That's kind of very dangerous, because isolating people from friends and family is like, I don't know, that's like you're sentencing someone to death there, because when you isolate somebody from people, that really, I don't know, it's gross in my personal opinion. Somebody else like gave me more. There's like other ones here that are just as cringe, like learning to normalize negative emotions allows us to have the ability to make people think certain behaviors or feelings are normal. That is
Oh yeah, I gotta show you. I gotta show you the thing that Azahara made for me in the Groom Cord.
Oh no!
I'll send it to you in DMs.
Is it?
It can't be shared publicly because people would get mad.
Oh, all right. Oh my god!
Thanks, Azahara.
Why
Love you, dude.
Just replace the armband and it'll be fine. What would your personal armband be? Give Azahara a high five.
Azahara is a gift to the world.
Oh.
Well, a gift to some, a curse to many.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
You know, maybe I should push back the tomboy goth outfit and get the military uniform next.
Oh fuck. I know what the picture is and I'm proud of it.
I don't know. Akko chat. For Lumi's next outfit, should I continue with the tomboy goth, or should I do military Lumi?
All right, chat. Here. We're gonna hold a soft poll here.
Tom goth.
There's like 100 of you in chat.
Military gun goth. Or what about a military goth?
All right, chat. We'll hold this vote for a couple minutes here. You guys should vote. Which outfit should Lumi get, military or goth? Vote if you're on YouTube. Oh my gosh, it's already got 20 votes.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
I just... Going back to this game really quickly, I really just loved how bad this is. I can't wait to see you play this. You're gonna learn to bully people. Oh man, that's awesome. I also think it's really awesome that it's using Norwegian money, so it's like literally Norwegian propaganda. Oh.
It's funny. The fact that Arch's taxes went into that game.
You could say that he's indirectly helped this game get into your hands.
Oh no, I told him it's his fault that the game was made.
Oh. Predator, well, thank you for the 2. Hugo Boss military, it's goth and military. Oh fuck.
Maybe I'll mix a little bit of goth in there. I don't know. Depends on how much my tax returns are next year.
Yeah. Well, here's my question: would it have an armband, or would you abstain?
It would have a removable armband.
That's a good idea.
The little thing on the armband can be switched out with different PNGs.
Oh fuck. Yeah. I'm glad I'm getting the laughs out now, because I know I'm going to be mad here in about 20 minutes when I read this fucking document. Oh man. Is this the one where... Because you mentioned that he, like, got mad at somebody from saving somebody that was about to commit. Is that in this document, or is that somebody else's?
No, it's a separate tweet.
Oh, can you link me that one? Because I want to get even more mad and obviously spread awareness, but...
Yeah, Toaster got mad at somebody for... having a larger content creator in their audience to match report someone streamed to get police over to their house because they were threatening to commit suicide. And then Toaster got mad at them for doing that.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Saying you're not a trained professional and all that.
That's absolutely disgusting. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't mean to derail what happened to that I don't mean to derail what happened to that VTuber who spent $69,000 to collab with Iron Mouse. That's a good question. Yeah, so there was a charity event that happened like a month or so ago. We never covered it because I don't feel like it was that interesting. But there was a VTuber who spent $69,000 to collab with Iron Mouse because that was one of the things you could do. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not spend that much to collab with Iron Mouse. There's a hierarchy chain I could go through.
I mean, I don't even watch Iron Mouse, so I don't. It's a lot of money. I would spend it on myself.
Yeah, for $69,000, I could pay off my debts and then have a down payment for a house. Dude.
I could buy a house outright. It'd be a small house, but where I live, it's like around where I am, you can get like a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house for like $200,000, and that's with like a lot of land on it too.
Oh, I believe it. I would love to do that.
You should come move by me.
But aren't you moving near me? Eventually,
it's a maybe. It's a maybe.
It's a maybe.
Depending on things, it's either gonna be down there, or just saving up to go over to Japan. One of the two.
Oh, you want to move to Japan?
There's it's like both me and Mooseman have trade skills that would be very useful over there.
Oh man, that's not a bad idea. Holy fuck. You're just gonna PewDiePie it up and get over there. That would be so cool.
If I do part-time trade work and do my streaming still, I'd be able to live modestly.
No, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You could like do it. So have you seen, there's like a Swedish guy who's like renovating houses in Japan. You could like hook up with him and get a small house that has been abandoned and renovate it.
Well, yeah, they have programs for people, like they pay people to help renovate houses.
Yeah.
So then,
No, yeah, that would be awesome. Oh man.
It's like it's definitely hard for, like, you know, foreigners, especially out in the countryside, because, you know, the more countryside you go, the more racist they are towards you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
It's
man.
like I'm just pale enough. I don't have. It's like I'm pale enough to not be noticed. At least Moose Man is Asian enough to blend in.
Oh my gosh. I had a comment on one of my videos because, like, in my most recent video about right-wing mangakas, I said that, like, people don't understand Asian on Asian racism, and somebody replied saying, "I don't think that you understand Asian hate against other Asians," and I'm like, no, I've talked to a couple of different Asians. Some of them are definitely racist towards each other. It's just not all of them are categorized as racism.
Oh no, it's fucking insane. It's like, you know how different, like, Latino groups are racist against each other?
Yep, I see it at work sometimes.
It's like that, but instead of beating each other, it's through words and pure insults.
And, like, ostracization and, like, not even interaction.
It's competitive racism.
Yeah.
You didn't know Moose Man was Asian? Yes, he's half Korean.
Yup. See, chat.
And just in case Rooftop Korean pops in here, because I know he pops into my chat sometimes, and he's like, yes! He is not related to the Rooftop Koreans of the LA riots.
And you've not been to Europe yet? We have no racism, but hate each other nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing that people don't understand. Once you leave America, you get to actually experience the real world. Which is why I do want to, like, visit other countries, besides just fucking going down to Tijuana. Umi has her own roofing Canadian.
I
Rooftop
do have
Canadian.
my own Rooftop Korean.
It's me. No, that's a great idea.
Have you seen the interviews with the Rooftop Koreans from the LA riots?
I have not, but I bet they're
It's
amazing.
fucking great.
I bet they're amazing.
They're great. It's like, okay, you know of the LA riots, right?
Yes. Which ones? There's multiple.
What was it? Rodney King?
Oh,
was
okay.
in 92?
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, I vaguely remember them.
There was riots and everything. They were going to Koreatown and, you know, breaking and looting and all that. So the Korean business owners, they go up on the roof and they just start. They don't shoot people, but they shoot at them as warning enough to tell them to get away.
Yeah.
And that's why the Rooftop Koreans is a thing. Yes, the Roof Koreans.
Interesting. Well, you should send me some videos on that. I'm sure I'll find them entertaining while I'm at work.
We're not racist to other Hispanics. Sometimes we are classist towards each other. Yes. I mean, it's not like, you know, racism towards other Mexicans. It's like, you know, Mexicans being racist towards Brazilians or fucking racist towards Spaniards. It's like which form of the Spanish language is superior to the other, more so.
Oh man, that's awesome.
A lot of the business owners were also Vietnam vets. Yes.
That makes sense.
And I also heard that there was a couple of North Korean defectors in there as well.
Okay.
All right, I will leave you be to be brain damaged by a toaster while I get lobotomized by the Crow 2024.
No, you have a good night.
I have my notepad ready to just furiously write.
Yeah.
And everything.
Before you leave, I just ended the poll. With like 59%, everybody's saying you should go military over goth.
I will do tomboy military, and maybe I'll throw some goth flair into there because I know military attire was also very popular with goths. Goths and scene kids specifically. So I have some ideas. I got you guys.
It's very exciting.
It might be just a color variation. Maybe the uniform top with some shorts and fishnets. I don't know. I'll think about it.
fishnets. Holy cow.
Military also like goths. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know. When I was in high school, I went to an academy, and a lot of the goths were in the communications academy. And sometimes the substitute teachers, because they were too cheap to get actual substitutes, they would get some of the teachers, quote unquote teachers, from the military academy to substitute. So we would have oh fuck, what was his name? Master Sergeant Johnson.
Master Sergeant Johnson.
I miss Master Sergeant Johnson.
Oh, that's amazing.
He loved us.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, I don't know what your teacher wants you to do. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Sometimes I wish I actually got to go to school just so that I could experience substitute teachers. My substitute teacher was my dad, and whenever he came in, he's just like, so what does your mom want you to do today? And whenever we would try and get one over on him, he's like, I'm pretty sure that's not what she wanted. Can you actually do what you're supposed to be doing?
It's just funny. Sometimes I miss high school just because of the military academy.
Yeah.
Not because I wanted to be in there, but it was funny.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because Master Sergeant Johnson would walk around with a meter stick, and while the military kids had to do PT, if they were fucking up, he would like smack it right by their fingers, close enough to where they think it hit them, but it didn't.
I know that feeling. Oh man.
I don't know if he's still alive because he was pretty darn old when I was there, but I miss him. He's great. Okay, I will leave you be. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, Akko.
Have a good night with your movie.
If you're still alive when I'm done with it, because that mess is 2 hours long, I will be in here just gurgling like I've just got shot in the head.
Oh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably still be alive. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Cosmic, hello. Hello, I got pinged by one of your tweets, so I thought I would stop by. Are you the new Shota that I saw?
New Shota?
Yes. I pinged you earlier because there's a new Shota. Cosmic, you better be afraid. Lumi is a lover of all the small boys.
I'm a Shotokan, let me be. I was Shotokan and a Fujoshi. Self-admitted.
Self-admitted, there we go.
Self-admitted.
There we go. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it is them. Well, follow them. Alright. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. See you later. That was Lumi chat. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad she's in our group. Quite literally, chat. Having an insane Latino with a Korean boyfriend is actually pretty cool. Oh, but yes, thank you, Lumi, for stopping by and saying hello. I deeply appreciate it. You and Lumi and Mizu work well together. We do. Do you want to know who said that, by the way, as well, chat? Because I talk to people. I talk to a lot of people. Me and Lumi, we do. Well, Mizu does as well. But me and Lumi are just like chalking up all these connections and talking to people. And I have been talking with Armchair Expert. Very, very nice, distinguished gentleman. He's a chair, but he's a nice gentleman. And he like commented and said you guys work really well together. I appreciate how you guys are able to like help each other, hold each other down, basically. And I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. But that was Lumi. Thank you, Lumi, for coming on and saying hello. I deeply appreciate you. Go enjoy the brain rot that you are subjecting yourself to. Really quickly, did I miss any super chats? I want to make sure that I get to all of the super chats and everything before I get to this, because when I go into this, I'm not going to be acknowledging anything. I am just going to run through it, and then I'll get through all the stuff afterwards. I think I got through everything. Okay. So, chat. We are going to go through the new doc from EvilToaster. Now there is an interesting aside that was brought up in my not in my server, but in the Under the Tea server, which you should totally join. You should totally join the Under the Tea server if you are not in there already, because the Under the Tea server is where we catalog drama. It is also where you can talk to all of us. My server is where you can also talk to me as well. There's more. Yes, there is more. There is more, and it got worse, chat. As they say. I'm gonna restart the soundtrack here. We're listening to Dark Synthwave, which is a great soundtrack by Carl Casey. But before we get to the doc, there was a tweet that somebody said. Now I don't know how true this is. I'm hinging on possibly not true. I'm taking this with a grain of salt because there was no proof posted. Oh, excuse me. If people can actually find out how true this is and more, I would like to know. Okay? But this individual, Psychogenesis, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce the name. They are a VTuber. They responded under the original document today, where they said, are we talking about the EvilToaster, Zentrea's tech support toaster, Frog VTuber toaster? Please tell me I'm wrong, for the love of God. So this part here is what like freaked me out the most. Saying that they are potentially Zentrea's tech support frog. Which again, I mentioned this when we first went over this during the podcast. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you, Lumi. Thank you, Lumi. I appreciate that. I mentioned this when we were on the podcast, but Toaster being a tech support guy actually freaks me out. Because knowing all that we know about him and how creepy he is, if he ever got a hold of any of these women's PCs, and I only think that because I have a tech support man that has access to my computer. Obviously, he asks me for express consent before he touches my computer, because I can fire him if he doesn't. And so knowing that Toaster had, like, could have had, not did have, but could have had access to any of these girls' computers fucking terrifies me. And it should terrify you as well. And if he's smart, he keeps back doors. I don't know how smart he actually is, but holy fuck, it is disgusting to think that this man could have had access to these women's computers. So, Sassy Dog is very respectful. Yeah, Sassy Dog is amazing. We love Sassy Dog. He's a great addition to the channel, chat. I was summoned to YouTube because Shota. By the way, if this is your first time watching me, I'm noticing again that, like, you know, sometimes when I talk about stuff, people see me for the first time. If this is your first time seeing me, hello, my name is Mom. I talk about drama and pop culture related things. Tonight we're going to be talking about EvilToaster. I'm going to try and keep this as serious as possible because this is a, like, messed up situation here. I'm going to tell you right now, I am going to be serious, but I'm still just going to be absolutely loud and disgusted here, okay? Because, this guy is, So, yeah. Now, Lumi did send me some tweets, other tweets by this guy. Or by, not by the guy, but by somebody who is telling a story of theirs. Here, I will show this one really quickly. This individual, Aimbach on TikTok, that is a name. It's a pretty cool name. They're an indie game developer, that's cool. And they say TW, I'm pretty sure that means trigger warning. I don't really care about those, but like if you need a trigger warning, here you go. I saved somebody from ending their life on stream. I didn't have that big of a platform, so I asked for a mutual in the Overwatch in the OW, I'm assuming that's Overwatch, to signal boost. The police showed up and saved their life after EvilToaster told me what I did was wrong because I was not a trained professional. And this is, I'm assuming their name, and this is EvilToaster. And they're saying, well, that's why I'm confused as to what I could have or should have done differently then. I thought I was saving someone and doing something good. And EvilToaster said you should have done nothing other than report the stream. Wow. Absolutely wild. Okay? I get, like, at least looks like EvilToaster here. That is absolutely flippin' insane. If true, if this person is telling the truth, this is disgusting. like I mentioned this when we did our React stream, but like, it reminds me of Trans Lifeline, which I know of because of the farms. But Trans Lifeline doesn't participate in active rescue. And active rescue is basically where if you know somebody is on the edge, you call the police. You get the police on the phone, and you get them safe. And I don't know why EvilToaster is saying that. It's absolutely disgusting. Lumi prodded for a little bit more information. And Aimbach would say, long convo, but the crux was he said I shouldn't have gone out of my way to save them, primarily because he said, 1, I'm not a professional in self-help, and 2, because I trauma dumped in order to save this person. I had a mutual have their stream mass reported to get help. Again, if true, I wish I could see more DMs on that. We're just gonna have to take it at face value right now, chat. Again, I would also kind of like take some stuff with a grain of salt. But I'm like more willing to believe it because of all the bullshit I've seen. It's just wild. Okay? Wild. I don't know why people would do that. It just hurts my head. Absolutely hurts my head. And I feel very upset knowing that this guy allegedly wanted to keep somebody from getting saved. It's just But yeah. So that was like a little mini thing. Now we have the document here. Let me go ahead and zoom in on it so that you can actually see it. I'm going to read as much as I can here, chat, because I would like to try and read all of it here. I have not read any of it. But I have been told what it's about. If I am seeing a lot of stories that ring the same, I'll still do my best to read all of it. But again, I am on a little bit of limited time here tonight. So we'll read it. And if I miss anything, I will obviously link Lumi's stream where you can listen to her read it as well. So we'll start from here. Excuse me. Can it help you? That would be trauma dumping if I told anyone. I know, that's just... Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I see your super chat. I will get to the supers after I am done here, just because I would not like to do what some people do and let their notifications go wild. I don't even know what my I don't even hear my notifications. Here, let me at the very least turn one of them off. There we go. I don't know what noises it makes. Hopefully it doesn't make a lot of noise. If it does, can I pause them? I should be able to. Pause. There we go. And it's got a big pause sign on it. So I'll know to play it when I'm back. So yes, I will read super chats here when we're done. Alright. So, really quickly. Really quickly. This was put out by this individual. Audioso. And they would say, I've been asked to produce a document about EvilToaster. This is for those who found the courage after reading Sierra's document in which to speak up anonymously about their own traumatic experiences. So this is a document with more people's traumatic experiences, as if the first 8 we got isn't enough, which in my personal opinion, you really only need 2 or 3 with detailed screenshots before you kind of understand what's going on here. In my personal opinion, adding more to the fire is just like, oh, please no more. Please no more. Okay. Let's just get started here. This document is waiting for the few victims of EvilToaster to speak out against the wrong he's done while still remaining anonymous. I've been given these screenshots amongst many others as a trusted confidant to keep them anonymous. I want to make it clear this document is to help people also identify how harmful it can be to peer review and diagnose people when you aren't trained or taking the proper path, while also highlighting EvilToast's situation. However, there is no wrong answer currently in self-diagnosing and formal diagnosing. There are benefits and cons to each, But that is different from what is going on here. I received permission from everyone in this document to share these stories. Now, chat, I'm just going to be honest with you right now. As somebody that was diagnosed at a very young age with autism, I am going to tell you that I do not personally believe in self-diagnosis. And the reason I don't believe in self-diagnosis is because when people perform self-diagnosis, they often think that is the only step they need to take. And that is not what the only step you should take. In my personal belief, the first step is thinking, okay, I might have this thing. That is basically all of the self-diagnosis you should do. And if you think that you might have something, you find out a professional that can give you the professional diagnosis. Because again, a self-diagnosis is not enough. You need to actually have somebody that can run tests. By the way, just for some preface, I don't know how many of you here have been diagnosed with autism or any mental disorder like I have. But it is not as simple as a doctor asking you questions and then deciding, yep, you've got autism. They have you do a whole bunch of random ass tests that take multiple hours, and by the end of it, they figure out your diagnosis. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember much about my experience. I just remember that when I was like 10, maybe even younger, I'm going to say I was way younger, actually. I was sent in, and because my mother was curious, because she was pretty sure, but she wanted a professional to figure it out, so that if something in the future needed to happen, they could get it done. And she had it done, and I have autism. So I'm a very big proponent of getting it diagnosed if you can. If you can, if your self-diagnosis is all you have, because you can't afford to go in, or there is no way to go in, my only thing would be to say, I think I have it. Not to say I know I have it, because you don't know you have it. You only have your personal experiences. Okay? Now, I will also say that occasionally I tell people, oh, I think you could have this. And then they just tell me, yep, I was diagnosed. So I will say, I am not an expert in autism. I have studied my entire life how autism works, mostly in men, because I am a man and I have autism, and females with autism is vastly different from males with autism. That is something that not a lot of people know, but if you are a man with autism, is very different from females. So I mostly know the male autism diagnoses and what to look for in a person. And oddly enough, I am pretty good at spotting it. Whenever I see specific actions that people take, or things that they do, how they talk, or even sometimes how they look, I say to myself, that could be somebody with autism. And then one way or another, it comes out where they say, yep, I have autism. My favorite one is when I was talking to Dev, Short Fat Otaku, and I was like, man, this is a very autistic of you. And he's like, is it very that obvious? And I was like, do you have autism? And he's like, yes. And I was like, okay. I guess I'm just a whisperer now or whatever. But like, I am an expert from my own studies, but I am not an actual expert. I don't have accreditation to actually say that I am an expert. I just have many years of study. I even wrote like a notebook. Do I still have it here? Hold on. I think I do. Yeah, there it is. I have an actual notebook that I wrote over a couple of months, where I wrote down how to figure out if somebody has autism. Just like writing down different tells and things. And this is all based off of my own experiences and experiences that I've seen from others. So again, I'm not a professional, but I am, in a personal sense, my own expert in figuring it out, if that makes sense. So I am coming into this with a little bit of knowledge that I've gathered over multiple years of self-study and studying of others. I've suggested some people look into it if they get vibes, but you don't diagnose. Yes. Letard whisper. Yes. yes. Anyway, let's keep going here. For those who don't know me, I keep my head down. I don't engage in most drama. I stay on my lanes. I've spent over 7 years where I can, working with Crisis Connections, 998 Suicide, and SPSA. So the following stories and screenshots I was given, I find very concerning, even if the relation is indirect. I don't condone manipulation. I do not approve of unprofessionally diagnosing your friends, and I do not condone forcing your views and beliefs on others. Very important. Please understand that EvilToaster is not a trained professional. They do not have a medical degree. While online autism tests have some accuracy and are a wonderful way to identify traits and get you on the right path to being diagnosed, they are not a 100% accurate source of a diagnosis. This is very true, chat. And the reason why I believe this is there have been multiple times where I've taken these tests for fun, and it is a crapshoot. Sometimes it thinks I'm autistic, and sometimes it thinks I'm a normal human being. So these tests do not do what they're supposed to do. And every single time I take these tests, I try to be as accurate as possible. So, but yeah, it is just important to say that EvilToaster is not a trained professional in any capacity. Like, I am not a trained professional. I am just a self-professed expert of my own studies. Where am I? They are not 100% accurate source of diagnosis. I respect the autism community and their support of self-diagnosis. Again, self-diagnosis is only applicable, in my personal opinion, if you're willing to go get somebody else to help you out. Does EvilToaster have autism? Yes, he has autism and ADHD. This is no way a hit piece against the community, merely identifying one person who is viewed as dangerous and has shoved his agenda onto dozens. Use whatever information you can find online safely. Please seek medical professionals if you're able to. Always look out for yourself. There we go. All right. Pushing boundaries and pressing autism on others. EvilToaster has a long history of diagnosing and encouraging his friends to take autism tests, going as far as referring to someone as his personal case study, even though they've never shown any history or medical background to be qualified. There's nothing inherently wrong with looking out for your friends and trying to support good mental health. However, the frequency that EvilToaster has shown to do this with dozens of his friends is a red flag. Frog emoji. Person says I haven't been able to sleep Oh, hello. Yes. Yeah?
Some of my little birds got back to me.
Okay.
And Toaster's mods are very aware of what's going on and want to keep his Discord all nice and squeaky clean. I got screenshot.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Is it
Is
it a public Discord?
Oh yeah, it's his public Discord. It's linked in his fucking Twitch.
Perfect.
If it wasn't a public Discord, I'd be like, I don't want to see that.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's a public Discord, so my little birds are feeding me well today.
Perfect. Your rats are feeding you.
My little rats. No, yes. Rats is a bad term. I will say birds. My little birds are doing a good job. Isn't he live right now? Yes, he is. He is live right now.
He is live right now?
Ignoring everything.
No way.
I did put the screenshots over in the groom cord as well, so. My little fishies. Yes, my little fishies.
Little fishies. Yes.
I can just call them my little eels.
Eels.
They hide, they lurk, they watch, they know.
Here.
My eels. That's what I'm gonna call my rats, my eels.
Your little eels.
My little eels. I love my little eels.
I sent you a GIF.
See? Perfect! See, that's perfect!
I quick aside, I do think we need to get like Halloween of
here you go.
Both of us. Thank you, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I think
But yeah. Like I said, I will be his waking nightmare.
All right. I appreciate it, Lumi.
Okay, I'm gonna go back being lobotomized. Have fun with your lobotomization, whatever.
All right,
wow.
Sounds good. Bye.
Hi, Mizu.
Hi, Mizu. Mizu, you're muted.
Mizu's dead.
Mizu is absolutely dead.
No, I'm not.
There you go.
There you go. I don't know if you heard me on Akko stream, but my now dubbed term eels, my little eels, got me some information from Toaster's Discord.
And how did that go?
Very good. His mods and admins are very aware of what's going on, deleting anything with links to the tweets. Anything a good streamer would do, delete. And someone is like, oh, it looks like they're just picking on him for no reason. No. He's a fucking creep.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the person that made the first document tweeted about it again?
What did they say?
I've seen.
Yeah, I just replied to it.
Oh, very good.
He's just on stream ignoring everything.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yes, he
Toaster's mods are complicit? Yes, they are.
Oh, yes.
It's so
yes.
I mean,
just
obviously they are.
side-eye them as well.
Now, Lumi, I know you need to go soon. I have to use the restroom, so...
We'll entertain your viewers while you go take a quick pee-pee.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
I won't.
So, Lumi, how was your day?
It was very hot outside, so it was very hot in the warehouse. So
Fair enough.
I was absolutely fucking miserable. Oh, here. You know, I'm just gonna post the screenshots in the toaster thread we have, because it's just fucking funny. I'll be having my little eyes keep an eye out for more, but it is very interesting.
Okay. Your little eels, as you said.
My little eels, yes. Eels sounds way better than rats because rats has such a bad connotation to it.
True
Plus, eels
enough.
look cooler. Eels like hugs, exactly. Well, how are you guys? Chat. Note to self, never anger Lumi. You got eels around the heels listening for squeals. Exactly.
My Alara tweet has taken off, and that's pretty nice.
I've been seeing I have been seeing the people trying to hate on you and us. It's quite funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Most of them I really haven't replied to at all. I only really replied to the one... Like, if you look at the one person, the only time I really replied to them was to make fun of them. Like, the first reply I gave them was I just gave them a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah,
Didn't say anything else.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's cool. Anyway. Oh, yeah.
You go watch your movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to lobotomization. Whatever. Yeah,
Bye, Lumi.
bye.
Oh, goodness. All right. So I was going through this doc here. I wasn't quite sure what time you would show up. I don't want to skim through it like some people do. But I was thinking about looking at a couple of the cases where he tries to tell people to diagnose autism. And I was thinking about linking Lumi's stream, and people could listen to the rest of it if they wanted to. What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Like, just for the doc, because it's a 10-page doc. It seems relatively short. I think we can probably just get through most of it. I think we'll just get through most of it. We're gonna be live for a couple hours, so we'll continue on here. Did you want to help read, or do you want me to do all the reading?
No, I'm just here to hang out. I'm a little tired.
Fair enough. Then I will go ahead and do the reading. Here, I'll share screen so you can follow along and read if you like. All right, chat. Getting back to the series. Here, I'm gonna change the. I'm gonna change to some more serious music. Again, trying to keep it a serious time. Down the rabbit hole, yes. I'd like more clarity on Alara. On one hand, how she handled Toaster wasn't too professional. On the other hand, in regards to the tier list stuff, while she did defend Taiga, Mizu, you might have to...
Sorry, what are we talking about?
People would like more clarity on Alara, because I don't know, it's kind of hard to answer. Yeah, I would say yes and no to defending Taiga, because here's the problem with Alara. She will literally take whatever is in front of her and run with it. If she gets in front of her a story that says that Taiga is innocent, she's gonna read it and run with it. However, when Hexjuice made their video, Alara decided to run with it, even commenting under that video saying that like Hex was like very smart, basically. And they decided to run with that story all the way to the bank. And it took Taiga multiple times adding Alara saying, "You are wrong, please listen." And for Alara to be like, "Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. By the way, will you still come on my show and talk about it?"
Yeah, so chat, I've kind of brought this up before, but Alara chooses her stories based on what she's told first. So if she gets told somebody's an asshole first, she's gonna run with that because, well, that's what she was told first.
Yes.
She was told first, and she saw that everybody was saying that Taiga was completely innocent and this was a piece of shit thing to do to him. So she's like, oh, okay, Taiga's innocent and this was a piece of shit thing to do to him. And then literally a day later, with zero evidence, somebody says, actually, Taiga's a piece of shit. And she goes, you know what? They're probably right. He probably is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
She didn't question it. She didn't look into it. She didn't ask for any evidence of it. She just goes, oh yeah, you know, you're right. He probably is a piece of shit.
Yeah. And I have a clip for it somewhere but she's basically like on her stream. A stream that's deleted, by the way. You can't find that stream anymore. Where she's like, oh yeah, he's open to criticism. I think that he lied and he might have got his GoFundMe wrong and he might... She didn't say defrauding people, but she basically implied it, so... I have a major problem with her for that reason. Is she a fence sitter? No, she's worse. She's just stupid. I don't know how else to say it. Anyway. I'm gonna continue on
also,
here.
she didn't defend Taiga very well.
No.
She's just like, oh yeah, this kind of sucks. It's like, that's not really a defense.
No, in my personal opinion, she didn't defend Taiga very well. All the brains are the tits. Yeah, she, see, chat, at least I have a couple points in intelligence. The rest went into the tits, but I have at least 3 or 4. Alara has, like, negative. That's me.
Because chat wants to know, I'll just do, like, the really quick teal deer.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, we didn't get involved with Alara till Alara tried to get involved with us and started trying to spread shit about us. To which we then just responded. She then decided that she would never ever speak to us because, quote, we talked about her. Which, duh, you're covering drama. People are gonna talk about you just like you talk about other people. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's just genuine psychotic behavior on her part.
Uh-huh.
So then somebody told us that she tried to start shit again about us. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna watch the whole stream start to finish. And that's when I realized Alara just sucks as a news creator. Because I watched her stream start to finish, and the first hour was her just reading what people told her, not looking into anything about the news. And then she spent 2 hours watching YouTube and doing reaction content. And she called it VTuber News. It wasn't even VTuber videos, it was just popular YouTube videos from the week.
Yeah, she's a React Andy, chat.
And I was like, why? So I went back and I started watching through multiple of her videos. I noticed this was like a pattern. She would cover what somebody else told her to cover, and then she would spend the rest of the time until she reached 3 hours watching YouTube content and reacting to it. And you can go to her videos. Any of her videos, her VTuber news ones, same thing every single time. You might get, if you're lucky, you'll get like an hour of news and then just 2 hours of reaction content.
Or video games, you know.
And that's when I realized, like, she's just an idiot. She doesn't care. She does what gets views.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she covers everything in probably the most disrespectful way possible, and why it seems like she's not informed on anything she's talking about, because she's not.
No.
Somebody handed her a script.
The script is as good as the person that handed it to her.
I'm not saying like a literal script, because I know she's going to come back and be like, nobody's trying to be a literal script.
Oh, no.
No, what happened is you had somebody in your Discord say, you should cover this, this, and this tweet. And then you covered that, and that tweet and did nothing else. That's it.
No proofreading, no making sure that this was bogus or stupid. Like, literally, and this is a dumb thing that you absolutely should not do. Like, legitimately, do not do this. But literally, somebody could join her Discord and become like a good member of her Discord and then just start giving her misinformation one day. And she would run with it and get eggs on her face every single time. Like, that is how bad it feels. That's how bad it is.
I think my favorite example of this was when the Sayu situation happened between Sayu and Kenji.
Mm-hmm.
Her initial tweet, because it wasn't her stream day yet, her initial tweet was that Kenji was right and Sayu was a pedophile piece of shit. She like immediately ran with that because Kenji was the first one to speak. And then as soon as somebody that's in her Discord went to her and said, hey, the situation's a little bit more complicated than that, like, Kenji's just kind of making shit up about her because he's mad at her. Alara puts out another tweet and she goes, "This issue is too complicated. I'm not going to talk about it anymore."
It was too complicated because people mocked her to death.
No, it's too complicated because now there's two sides.
Yeah.
She might actually have to read both sides of an issue instead of just having one side be mindlessly right.
Yeah.
And that's the way I take it. Anytime there are now two sides to an issue, she immediately drops out and stops talking about it. That's how it was with the Taiga thing. As soon as like people started disagreeing with Hex, she didn't say Hex was wrong. She just detached from the issue entirely. Because that's how she does. Now there's two sides. No matter what she says, she's going to piss off one side, so she detaches entirely.
Mm-hmm.
It's pathetic.
No, yeah. It is. It's absolutely pathetic. And, like, it's one of those things where, you know, whenever I see her do something stupid, like, we'll cover it if we want to. I never expect her to ever talk about us. I mean, like, she throws random shade, because whenever she was talking about Taiga, she made that, "Oh, by the way, that's under the T. Nobody watches them. They're irrelevant." And it's just like, okay. You really wish we were. Like, she legitimately wishes we were. But, like, I thought about this, chat. The only reason I think we get under her skin that hard is because we are probably the first people to actually give legitimate pushback to how bad of a streamer she is. And she has never experienced that before. I do not believe that she has ever experienced pushback where people actually break down what she does and say, "This is bad." And that's why she hates us so much.
In chat, I'm not gonna say names because everything that we receive in DMs is private.
Yes.
And we keep all our DMs private.
Yes.
But I will tell you guys that we have had several larger creators DM us that thought Alara was fine, but had genuinely never watched one of her videos until our react videos on her.
Oh, yes.
They just assumed because people told them that she was fine and she was good at news, that she was. But they physically, her videos are so annoying to any adult, they could not watch them. So when they actually sat through us watching them on the react streams, they're just like, "Wow, her videos kind of fucking suck."
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm
not gonna say which people. I'm just gonna say there are multiple people.
Oh, yeah. Like, legitimately, we received, I had somebody say, "Hey, I noticed you were reacting to Alara. What's that about?" And then I did a brief explanation to that creator that Mizu's talking about. And I was just like, "Here's what happened. You know, we dislike her, but we try to be fair." And they're like, "Okay, sounds good." And they come back 12 hours later, it's like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, they sat down and they watched through our video and they're like, "Holy shit, is she really that bad?"
Oh.
Yeah, most people have not watched her VTuber news because it is genuinely the most annoying thing in the world to watch. So when people have finally watched it through us watching it, it blows their mind how bad it is.
Yeah.
Because they are told by so many different like VTubers, like, "Oh, it's so good. She's so well informed. There's so much like knowledge." And it's like,
there's no knowledge.
She goes into like a highly divisive issue, reads one tweet, and then moves on and does shitty memes for 30 minutes. And anyone who isn't like a young Zoomer looks at that and goes, "What was I supposed to take from this? Like, what knowledge did I actually get from this?"
Yeah. And like, one of the big problems I have is, while we were reacting to her reading the EvilToaster, which we'll have to finish another time. But the big problem is she skips over very critical parts of the doc, which would have very much immediately helped people to understand how evil EvilToaster actually is. And part of the reason why I have a big issue with that, and I apply this to my own life. I work a job where I can use my phone to listen to music or podcasts. They really don't say which or what, but they allow me to listen to stuff, but they don't let me look at the screen. And for my job, that's probably a good thing. But when you cannot look at the screen, there is a good chunk of context that can be missing if the streamer does not add upon it by making sure they read everything that goes on there. So chat, just as a good example, if I decided to start reading these DMs and then just randomly skip down to the end of the document, I would make you lose so much context that you otherwise would not get if you did not actually look at the screen and pause it and look at the screenshots. And that is something that you almost have to do these days, because so many people are on the road, so many people are working, so many people have access to a phone and can use it to listen, but they can't actually look at the screen. And it's almost disingenuous and malicious, in my personal opinion, that people would skip over things. I mentioned it during the React stream, but it is manipulating the narrative to the point where if you trust Alara with her opinions and she decides to skip over something, your opinion begins to get formed by whatever she decides to leave in there, which is why I think it is so disgusting. Sorry. I hate it when people do that. Like, maybe it's just because I'm so used to people actually reading the entire thing, but when I started to notice that when she read the Toaster doc, I was just like, what are you doing?
It was bad.
It was. Anyway, this isn't about her. This isn't about her.
Also, one more thing, because I do want to clarify, because sometimes on our streams, we, laugh about certain things that are happening in the document, because some stuff is ridiculous.
Yes.
We brought it up, but when we covered the Poppy document, we took most of it as seriously as possible. But sometimes you just laugh because he talks like a supervillain.
He does.
He literally talks like a James Bond villain, and it's hard not to laugh at that. So it's okay when you're covering serious issues in a podcast style to laugh about certain things, because some stuff is just going to be silly. But when you intentionally try and make it silly, that's where I think it crosses a line.
Yeah, the audio.
Because at no point they mean the Poppy audio.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because at no point were we trying to make what Poppy was doing funny, or trying to make the situation around it funny. It was just naturally, wow, this guy sounds fucking ridiculous. But with her, the entire time through the Toaster stream, it's, we need to have a funny break. We need to make this funny. We need to make this a lighter issue. It's like, no, stop. You're not supposed to do that.
Let me pull up your tweet, because your tweet had a great picture of just how unserious things were. And it just upsets the shit out of me seeing it. Chat, literally as we were watching, midway through her stream, she just prostrates herself all over the screen while there is a hype train going. Again, you're reading a document about women that feel abused by a Twitch ambassador. And you're getting on the screen like this, in front of everybody, making your tits bigger, and saying, thank you so much for the sub! Oh my god, there's so many people in my chat right now giving me money, I'm such a whore. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
Yeah, no, chat, right. She spent we counted, I think it was
about
16, 17 minutes
15
of her
to
just
20
talking
minutes.
about balls.
15 to 20 minutes, yeah.
Again, we covered this document, and it took us, 4 or 5 hours?
It was an hour and a half before we actually got into it, so yeah, about 4 hours.
Yeah, so it took us about 4 hours, start to finish, covering this document, took almost no breaks. It took her about 3 hours, give or take, and she constantly stopped for 30-minute long breaks. So in total, she probably covered the document for maybe an hour and a half, and that's being generous.
Yeah.
It's how did you do that? Genuinely.
And it's just again, I don't understand how people use her as a source of news, because she doesn't do the news. Literally, chat, there are so many other VTubers out there that do the news better. The Lydia girl, who's also a Gyaru, she does better news. Rima does a great job covering news topics, even though sometimes it may not be current. She does a good job. There's so many different places where you can get news. Alara is the worst, and will always be the worst place to get the news. If you want fake news, then you go to Alara. Just saying. Alara is fake news.
It's genuinely hard to take it seriously.
Kyo is good. Kyo does a good job too. On one hand, I apologize for the derailing. On the other hand, I feel the elaboration of Lara is good. Well, thank you. I mean, here's the thing. I hate just constantly nitpicking on a person, but Alara makes it really tough to look away, because she keeps making herself the center of attention for this kind of shit. But the titties, legitimately. I feel like the only thing that people are there for are the titties or the TTS chat. Where they can just have it say whatever the fuck they want. Anyway, we've got a little bit off base on the EvilToaster stuff. I wanna read through some of this. Again, I may not get through the entire doc here because I want to talk about some other things as well, but I want at the very least read one or two of the stories where he's being abusive towards his friends and trying to force them to get autism tests. We're gonna... I'm sorry, it's just... As someone with autism, that sounds so ridiculous. And again, if you followed or sent me a super chat, I will read them once we're done with this section right here. Because I don't feel comfortable reading that while this is going on. Okay. So we're gonna... Excuse me. We're gonna start this. EvilToaster sends a frog emoji. Blank says, I've not been able to sleep properly. Toaster says, yeah, by the way, I thought of more things. Blank says, oh, in regards to what? EvilToaster says, to the stuff we talked about. Also, hi, I just got back to my desk. Blank says, okay, hi, lol. Switch on your mind. Toaster said, you're becoming a case study for me on these kinds of topics. And then Blank sends a screenshot. These numbers confuse me. Toaster said, you're more autistic than me. Pog. That's not a nice thing. Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. Being more autistic than somebody is kind of an insult. Because the more you are on the spectrum, the less people think of you being able to cognitively operate as a human. Like, I am considered by many to be the furthest away from the autism spectrum. I have it very mildly, and you can only tell if I give you the signs, which I'm doing very good at not showing. But, like, saying that is very, very rude. Absolutely disgusting to say. The tests. I've been told by 10 individuals that at some point in their interactions with EvilToaster, he has either unwarranted or unprompted shoved an autism test onto them, or guided a conversation in a way that he suggests they take a test. Excuse me. And this looks like a blurb here that they got from Google. It says, online autism tests are not reliable tools for diagnosing autism spectrum disorder. They may be useful for raising awareness and promoting early screening, but they do not take into account environmental or individual factors that may influence results. For example, cultural differences, linguistic variations, and the specific characteristics of the test population can lead to biases in the results. Individuals may also unknowingly exhibit biases in their responses, such as overemphasizing certain traits or underreporting others. And this is very true, chat. This is why self-diagnosis is not a good thing. Self-diagnosis is important because it allows people to receive new information about the symptoms that may help mitigate symptoms, validate experiences, and persuade them to seek professional help. Literally, the only part there that I feel is important is seek professional help. If you think you might have autism, seek professional help. Self-diagnosing and tests give an opportunity to put the foot in the door and explore a deeper level. That's all this should do, is put your foot in the door. However, self-diagnosis becomes harmful when an individual never receives professional diagnosis because there are many symptoms that overlap within disorders. Someone who engages in self-diagnosis may start identifying with a disorder that isn't part of their psyche, and therefore treat themselves and others differently because of it. This can lead to an incomplete treatment of mental illness disorder. This is very true, by the way, chat. Some things from ADHD or ADD may overlap with autism entirely, and the medication that you could take for it is very different. Or the symptoms and ways that you solve it is very different. So that is why self-diagnosis can be super dangerous. Here we got some more screenshots here. Blank says, A, really? Toaster says, well, the test results alone, yes. Blank says, well, that kind of explains a lot in my life, LOL. Toaster says, yep. Blank says, I guess we'll see 100% after my talk with my therapist. And Toaster says, I wouldn't necessarily trust a neurotypical with diagnosing you since they fundamentally cannot understand what being autistic is like. But that's just my opinion. He's basically saying here, chat, neurotypical is a funny word that people use to try and dunk on normal, quote-unquote, people. But so what he's basically saying here is only autistic people can tell other autistic people. And I hate that because in a way, if you are very well versed in studying in other autistic people, yes, like I said, I can sometimes point out specific traits. But I'm not going to say, oh, by the way, you have autism. I'm going to say, you could have some autistic traits. Like, have you ever thought about getting a test with a professional? And if you don't feel like you need to, I'll leave it there. But the fact that he's saying that a normal quote-unquote person can't diagnose you properly is very disgusting, basically downplaying that. And as a quick aside, even though I don't 100% trust the medical system with everything, I still think that mental health is one of those things, you should still go get diagnosed professionally. Just saying. And also the opinion of like almost everyone I know in the autistic community. Not true. The autistic community will not say that you should not go seek a professional to get diagnosed. If they say that, they are more retarded than normal. just saying. Just saying. We are big advocates for self-diagnosis. No. Very, very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Blank says, so you would say the test is fairly accurate, question mark? And Toaster says, I mean, do you feel like the scenarios being tested are relatable to your experiences? Sure seems like it by the results. Telling people to avoid neurotypical people from helping them with a diagnosis from a false belief that they cannot understand. While they say their opinion, I still find this dangerous to tell it to someone so impressionable and trusting. While there is no research to prove this, it's a repeated and common occurrence with EvilToaster. Now, chat, this is something I just thought of. Remembering my time listening to the Tumblrisms video, but replace autism with something like schizophrenia, or something like having headmates. If anybody believes in headmates, but like imagine if you had somebody like EvilToaster say, "Oh yeah, I think you have this thing. You shouldn't go to a professional because the professional's not going to take you very seriously. But you need to go to a professional to actually get things treated." Sounds like cultist? Yeah, it kind of is cult-like behavior, in my personal opinion. So, I find it really disgusting that that he does this. You know, maybe we will get through the whole doc. Holy cow. Blank, it's hard to know what reserved people think. I had someone I liked a lot before, and it's hard to know what she's thinking. Toaster, I'm having neurodivergent suspicions. Being reserved does not mean you're autistic, by the way. Being reserved just means that you're a normal human being that likes quiet time. Like Mizu. Mizu likes his quiet time. Sometimes he tells me to shut up.
All the time.
Toaster, me and another autistic friend of mine think Nia might be like us. Oh my gosh, it's almost like a superhero. It's like, you might be a mutant like us. Which honestly would explain so much about her. I want to bring it up next time we talk, but I haven't had the time yet. Frog emoji. EvilToaster is frequently spotted DMing people unrelated to another person's autism or lack thereof, even when the person being discussed rejects his personal diagnosis, declines his test, or says they aren't comfortable with it. And, oh, this is kind of blurry. Can I not zoom in anymore? No. I think I should be able to read that. I'm going to move the mic here and lean forward. So if autistic people are more likely to be gender non-conforming or perform gender uniquely, and if our society has ableist and gender essentialist hegemony, I don't know what that word is, where people are instructed to internalize social punishment, subordination, ostracizing from deviance as self-blamed, the potential double seeing of internalizing you are doing things wrong or being weird leads to harmful heteronormic messaging being reproduced by some degree. Oh my gosh, I see what he's doing here. This is very disgusting manipulation. That is absolutely fucking disgusting. Also, as a side note, yes, autistic people, I have noticed, are more likely to have gender non-conforming thoughts. It's very interesting. That's something that I'm studying right now. The correlation between autism and people that want to be gender non-conforming. Buzzword salad? Yes, absolutely fucking buzzword salad. It's very disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's see here.
Guy's crazy.
Yeah, he's very crazy. I'm trying to read this, but again, it's like very blurry. And, yeah. Let's see. That means that there's a huge value in having compartmentalized, idealized entity. You can project the what the I feel like I'm like at college right now. What the hell? Like in a English college course. I have no idea what the hell I'm reading. Let's see. An idealized entity you can project the non-masking or non-passing self into in order to have more control over how close or how far you mentally distance yourself from while interacting with other people in general, on top of the extra safety VTubing avatars offer because they are by default known to the public as 1, a work of fiction and not literally your real body and face, and 2, not capable of showing any deep and fluid range of motion or emotion. 3, overwhelmingly racially ambiguous or easily assumed white. What? Oh, he's racist too. 4, interesting creative expressions with the model and avatar has unusual facial physical features or style of dress. Oh, fuck.
So, some people need to hear this, but they don't like to hear it, is people like Toaster is unironically that meme of the guy with the colorful hair and the shirt that says male feminist, where the meme's like, predators
I know that
camouflage themselves to blend in with their environment or whatever.
Yeah. It was posted in Lumi server. Let me find it.
Yeah, because the thing is, you get this guy who he uses all the correct language that a lot of people support, and then it's like he doesn't believe any of it. He's using it all because it makes him look like a good person. And people fall for it. They're like, oh, he's totally a good guy. It's like, no, he's not. Like, you're falling for it because he's using this language. He's weaponizing it to convince you that he's a good person.
Yeah.
You have to be more careful with people like this.
Oh, I can't find it. It's okay, though. But no, this is just disgusting. Using this word salad like that.
If it would help people understand it better, he is grifting you guys. If that would help you understand what he is doing better, he is using progressivism as a grift in order to get in your pants. He doesn't want money. I mean, he probably wants money.
He probably wants money.
But he wants to try and get you to date him, ultimately.
Explains why he wants to target autistic women. Oh no, yeah, I agree. Blank says, huh?
JF?
They oh my gosh. I released her, and you know what? Maybe EvilToaster and him should meet up. They can find mentally broken women together.
To hunt in the woods.
To hunt in the woods, and then release back into the woods. Oh fuck!
I'm glad some of you in chat got that reference.
Yes, my white knight. Oh god, is he? I don't know. Then where's Mama JF? Mama JF went into the forest to live among the trees for the rest of her life. I don't know where she is. I let her go. She wanted to leave. I could not hold her. I'm sorry. I need to laugh a little bit because this is fucking insane. Blank says, lol, I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. Toaster says, why? Blank says, because I don't know how to end a conversation, not awkwardly. Toaster says, autistic trait spotted. Oh, man. I hate violence because violence is wrong, and I believe in peaceful solutions whenever possible, which is very intuitively wrong because of my gender and how I am built. But man, do I really want this guy to, like, fight me in Super Smash Brothers. Oh, fuck. Okay. You'll see a common trend that any tiny trait that can be categorized as an autistic trait is reinforced in that person's head by EvilToaster. The victim in this screenshot confided in me, telling me they didn't ask for this giant monstrosity. They felt stupid receiving it and not understanding it. Upon saying, I don't know how to end a conversation, not awkwardly, EvilToaster's instant response was, autistic trait spotted. It's a common trend. Toaster says a little bit, but you seem to be a lot better at appearing presentable socially than a lot of others. That is a massive insult that you do not say to people unless they let you open the door. Holy fuck. Like, okay, chat. Oftentimes, when I get into a situation where I feel like I need to be serious with people, sometimes it's my boss, sometimes it's other people around me, I will say, hi, I'm just letting you know, I'm retarded. I don't say that, I say, I have autism, and if I act weird, that is why. And they say, oh, you're doing pretty good, I had absolutely no idea. I was like, oh, thank you. That's when it's actually a compliment. What he is doing right here is massive insult. Good job showering today, Mr. X. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's more difficult to sense in outgoing people, I feel, which is why it's hard to see in Nia. Again, he's trying to find autism in this one person. Fun fact, some people chalk it up to being introverted self as a neurodivergent. Especially in deficient models, which kind of suck. Deficient models? What the fuck? Is he talking about, like, nonverbal people as deficient? Or is that... That's the right word, right? I have no idea. Since there are measurable differences in need for stimulation and accommodations to get similar amount of work done in introverts, just like the optimal background music volume between extroverts and introverts. That's a whole rabbit hole. That's not how you spell hole, man. I like to think that I'm quite versed in topics like these, being about neurodivergency, LGBT plus topics, and autism especially. This man knows nothing about autism. I'm telling you right fucking now. Blank says, you seem knowledgeable. I just want to know if I need more help to grow, you know? I don't want to hurt others or make mistakes. See, this is the sad thing, is this person legitimately believes what he is saying to them right now. And this is just absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Thank you, Stray Wolf. Here you go, chat. Here's a laugh for you. Thank you, Stray Wolf. Oh, fuck. Appreciate that. No problem, yes. Toaster says, a friend of mine who was very recently got diagnosed is having a great time now that she understands what she needs to do to help herself. Funny enough, she also has ADHD and gender fluid. I didn't know you could be diagnosed by the same person. But you know what? I don't trust therapists anymore, so, you know. The chance was quite high. Blank says, I see. I wonder what kind of help I would need if I'm diagnosed. Toaster says, in my experience, most people kind of just allow themselves to have better self-care. And he says, good question. So, like, basically, if someone is diagnosed with ADHD, it's like a solid 50% chance they also test for autism. That sounds like bullshit. Just sounds like bullshit. Some people argue that they could be the same thing, and I'm not opposed to that idea entirely. Now, I will say, if that is true, I have a friend who has ADHD. They would get so pissed off if I said that to them, because they they hate me. A little aside, but I want to say that you mentioned that. Blank said, yeah. Toaster says, and you're trans also. What does trans have to do with being fucking autistic? Blank says, we never tested for autism in my family. Toaster says, 80% chance. Is it 80% chance because they're trans? Is that what you're saying? Does Toaster know? Maybe.
He's just making shit up that he thinks will help get the result he wants.
I guess, Mizu, I guess because of this, there's an 80% chance that you have autism too, because you at one point were trans as well.
Yeah, but I reverted, so that means I reverted from
fuck,
autism
that's right.
too.
Your autism chance went down to 0. Oh no. Oh no. that's how that works, Trad. It's just like gotcha chances. You know, you got to take out the element for the gotcha chance to go down to 0. Blank says, my parents were young, only thought I had trouble concentrating. Toaster says, very high overlap between trans people and autism. Fun fact. While this is true, that autistic people have a higher chance of being trans, it's not, like... I don't think that's an exact science. I just think that, like, when you have your brain that's kind of messed up, there's other things that tend to happen to your brain. And yeah, so autism is like a brain malfunction compared to what is normal in other people. So, yeah, I can see that, but, like... These numbers are false, but there's some validity to a statement. Autism does have a correlation to ADHD and transness, but not with causation. While having ADHD and or being trans has an increased chance of being diagnosed with some form of autism, it is not a guarantee. I'll link source materials in the document below. I also had a 2-hour call with Blank last night. It was nice. Blank then says, she told me. EvilToaster says, she's one of us. Blank says, what do you mean? Toaster says, autistic. Blank says, did she take the test? Toaster says, no, but she checks all the boxes, and apparently she's been reading and researching on it already for a long time, which is in itself a box checked. Alright then. Alright, chat, fun fact, if you research autism, you're all automatically autistic. There you go. Chat, by me teaching you today about autism, you all are autistic. Congratulations, you all get the autism tag. Which means that now you have the retard pass. I hope you're happy. Another example from yet another anonymous individual who was labeled as autistic by EvilToaster. The person in the screenshot did not request any information about how EvilToaster viewed them. he elected to label someone untested without their consent as autistic. Akko, no. Course fail. YouTube revoked my pass. I'm sorry. I can't stop. If YouTube does it, there's not much I can do. Anonymous Experience 3. Unfortunately, this one was done entirely in the form of a call on Discord, so the only evidence that occurred is the confirmation of the meeting. Blank says, Hi Toaster, I wanted to look into getting formally tested for autism, and I was wondering if you can help me understand what the process looks like, or if you feel it's something necessary. A couple things have started coming up in my personal life, and I think it'd be beneficial for me to get an understanding of what I struggle with, neurological and emotional sense. I'm down to sit in a call with you when we both have some free time, or we can discuss it over text, whatever is easier. Toaster says, Frog emoji, yes. Blank says, Yeet, what's your usual streaming schedule if you have one? Frog says, great question. I don't know what any of this means. Blank says, historical schedule. Okay, if I happen to have free time from work in the next couple days, I'll hit you up if I don't see you live. Toaster says, good. And then he shows this tweet where the tweet says, not psych, Delph knows, not medically diagnosed, but a secret third thing, peer reviewed. Oh. This is why I hate people that like self-diagnose, because they don't do it right. Fuck, man, I genuinely hate these kinds of people. Like, genuinely. EvilToaster is somebody that, like, I'll use Lara's words here. I've never vehemently hated somebody so much in my life, but this guy fucking takes the cake. You are one of the worst people I have ever seen. I re-listened to the Weatherman song recently, if you can tell. Oh, fuck. This individual reached out to Toaster for help, hoping Toaster's experience could help them come to terms and start the process of professional diagnosis. Toaster sent them a tweet that they either thought was funny or irrelevant, which says, not self-diagnosed, not professionally, but peer-reviewed. It's insane to think that an untrained individual could even diagnose someone, regardless of any experience they might have personally. The two called, and during the call, EvilToaster once again said professional diagnosis was unnecessary. After they recounted the events that happened on call with me, this individual explained a much more upsetting call, unlike a few others in the same shoes as them. They were not ready for how abrasive EvilToaster was, nor were they ready for how heavily EvilToaster would declare his findings to be, you have autism. Oh my gosh. If you want to know if you're autistic, please seek a professional. Yes, Toaster is not a professional, by the way. In the middle of making this, I won't lie, I believed it would be somewhat simple documented, but a ton of disgusting conversations between Toaster and a few others, and I just post them giving a brief explanation of what's wrong. It wasn't long into the night before I realized the big issue. This involves more than just EvilToaster and a few anonymous individuals. If I word this wrong, getting information correct, or don't do my due diligence. Okay, fucking get to the point, bro. I could do more harm than good. I had to make sure everything I have learned have been taught and researched in the past and present are as accurate as I could be sure. I've done more research on autism than I did in college, and I have reached out to a few specialists I befriended along the course of my life. I didn't want to just be some guy posting screenshots on the internet. Again, get to the fucking point. In writing all this and going through almost 50 screenshots, I realized I need to center the focus on the document to just his toxic and dangerous behavior in diagnosing those around him with autism. At moments I feel sick at the manipulative behavior, the way he takes his friends, their friendships, circle dynamics, and guides them along behind the scenes in front of everyone in one-on-ones for his own benefit. I'm a passionate person, but for this, I have to remain objective and for the voice of the people who are too scared to speak up or unable to face the problems they face. Hindsight is 20/20, because oftentimes you don't realize the threats and dangers you've been in until you've had time to review them. I hope with this, everyone remains safe. I hope everyone stays informed and trusts in themselves. For those who took time to read this, thank you. All right, cool. Cool. They also say, I hope this didn't offend you in any way. All right, so... Oh.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just, like... I fucking hate people, man. I hate people. I hate them. I hate people like this so much. They need to be kicked off the internet permanently. Is he actually live right now? I'm curious. I'm not, like, gonna show it or anything. I'm just curious if he's actually still live. Yes, he is actually live right now. What the absolute fuck?
Lol.
Believe it or not, Chad, I do have a higher CCV than him. That doesn't matter. That's just a interesting note I noticed. But this man is a cancer. This man is an absolute cancer on the world. How he tries to use his his supposed quote-unquote expertise to do this is just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
People just need to stop falling for it.
Yeah, I hope people do. I hope people do. Zen unfollowed him. Zen no longer follows him, so that's a pretty big hit. So...
It was an important one.
Yeah, with Zen no longer following him, I think more people will start to follow. Chad, I really only have one other thing I wanted to talk about before we actually start playing games. If you are just here for EvilToaster, I appreciate you being here. You may drop out now. I will not hold it against you, because that's what you were here for. I appreciate you regardless, and I hope that you were further informed about how disgusting this individual was, and you don't let people forget that. I am going to go ahead and resume notifications now. I don't know if they play out now, but I'm going to let them resume notifications, and I'm going to read them out so that I can go through them. And then afterwards, we will read one more story about Kiwifarms potentially getting sued in the future, and then we'll play some Warframe. Kind of happy Mizu's here, because I wanted to talk about that with Mizu. You have the autism?
Kiwifarms getting sued?
Yeah, or potentially getting sued, yeah. I don't know, it'll be interesting. You have the autism, now suck my dick, please, Toaster. Yes, that is what I imagine he would probably say. Ben Grogan for 10 euros. If Truanies complain that they aren't professional, reminder he has told multiple people not to seek professional diagnosis for autism, just for self-diagnosis. Yeah, it's disgusting. By Mercante, yes, it is by Mercante. Smith John, thank you for becoming an elite goober. I appreciate that. Slick the Pichu and Captain Eagle, thank you for the subs on YouTube. Masu369 and Acid Bath 314, thank you for the follows on Twitch. Fenrir, thank you for the 2. Neurotypical is the N-word for autists. Yes, it is. David Hawks, thank you for the sub. And Evercreatine for 5. My little brother is nonverbal autistic, and even he'd be able to tell he was being insulted by that line. Yes. Yes. I think most autistic people could tell how insulting that was. Oh, goodness. Just reminds me of that episode where Peter finds out he's developmentally delayed, the bathroom scene in particular. Peter who?
Griffin.
Oh, wait. Peter Griffin is developmentally delayed? I mean, that makes sense.
Don't read too much into it. It was a joke.
Oh, it was a joke? Okay. Okay, fair enough. I never watched Family Guy, so, I don't know. Anyway, chat, Kiwifarms might get sued by a moron that is going to lose her job at some point because she is really stupid, and she hired a dumb lawyer to do that as well. So we're gonna go ahead and read through that. The lawyer, by the way, that she decided to have draft this letter, I've been told, is just very bad. Another one, so this one was submitted yesterday, and it looks like it was posted to the Kiwifarms account today, but this was sent by the Cameron Unk, Yunk, I don't know how to pronounce that, Soneker and Klein PC, counselors at law in New York, New York, via email to Mr. Matthew Harden, which is Joshua Moon's lawyer. Read your client's threat to tortuously invade Alyssa Mercante's privacy. Hang on a moment. Is that actually a crime? I don't actually know if that's a crime. We'll see. We will see.
I have never heard of this being a crime.
I've never heard of this being a crime either. Not Nick Ricada? No. Ricado's not his lawyer. Are you kidding me? Nick Ricada hates him now because Josh won't sweep for him. We are writing to you concerning your client, Joshua Moon, and his website, Kiwifarms. There is currently a threat on Kiwifarms in a non-public prospering ground. So it's not even in the public area, and they're complaining about this. You are kidding me. You are kidding me! Hosting a full docs of our client, Alyssa Mercante. As you may not be aware, Alyssa has hired us to pursue remedies both in and out of court against people who are serially stalking and harassing her online. Joshua Moon and Kiwifarms are not among those people we are pursuing, but we have come across this thread in our research. But for the fact that it hosts the docs, the thread would be otherwise innocuous, annoying, and upsetting in tone. A lawyer wrote this, by the way. A lawyer wrote this, by the way. Oh my fuck. But well within the bounds of the law. However, by hosting the docs, Kiwifarms provides an avenue for bad actors to get within the shield of Alyssa's privacy. And by the way, they are admitting, by the way, here, that the docs is well within the bounds of the law, so they have no crime. There is no crime being alleged here. So I have absolutely zero idea what they're going to try and allege here. Let's see. By hosting the docs, Kiwifarms provides an avenue for bad actors to get within the shield of Alyssa's privacy, and in turn, mean online genuine threats to her privacy and person. That we cannot permit. A lawyer wrote this, by the way. The threat in question violates the laws of various states and jurisdictions. It constitutes a violation of Florida State 703.48W VA, I assume VA is Virginia. Virginia Code 61-2-9A, Wyoming State 6-2506, and 18 USC 22661A, just for starters. You're not going to say what the laws are? The courts have recognized this kind of malicious doxing has given a rise to liability as well. We recommend the Gersh v. Anglin 353 F. Soup 3D 958 Demont 2018 for an explanation on how things we think as protected speech might give rise to civil liability. Further, the threat in question and Kiwifarms hardware continues to host Ms. Mercante's videos, which is an infringement upon her intellectual property rights. Kiwifarms has no DMCA safe harbor. Furthermore, Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act offers no respite to Joshua promoting any threat out of the Kiwifarms proper. Requires affirmative staff action, which obviates? I don't know if that's a word. The size Section 230 provisions, CFTC versus AccuSearch Inc. Yeah. Holding that where a website solicits and collects confidential information specifically for the purpose of publishing that information, ID est a docs, that the website is not entitled to So they are alleging that because Kiwifarms has docs information, they are not allowed to have Section 230 immunity. I got a big surprise for these people. Do you know how many websites might accidentally have docs information on there? Literally, Twitter has a bunch of people posting selfies and private information of themselves all the time. Is Twitter liable to no longer have Section 230 on it? That's like okay, I cannot wait for Legal Mindset to talk about this. I don't know if Eva's in the chat. She might be busy on her houseboat, but I can't wait to hear what Eva thinks about this, because this sounds so ridiculous. Sounds so fucking ridiculous. Oh my gosh. By the way, continuing on, it says, to repeat, Mr. Moon is not currently in our crosshairs, and if this thread removes the docs and never leaves the non-public portion of the forums, there will be no reason for us to give Mr. Moon the time of day. Our concern is not with the policing the internet activity of a single person or a whole forum. Again, a professional lawyer wrote this, by the way. But in protecting the security and rights of our clients, the less Kiwifarms puts our clients in danger, or permitting others to utilize information provided by Kiwifarms to continue campaigns of harassment, stalking, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, the less we will have to get involved in Joshua Moon's business. Again, our sole concern here is Alyssa's well-being, and this threats the well-being if it is released in its current form. As modified, if it stays private, then we do not believe it represents a serious threat and may be safely ignored. It would be in your client's interest to keep it that way. This is blackmail, I feel like. Am I wrong, Mizu? Does that not sound like blackmail?
Blackmail is weird, but genuinely you can't blackmail somebody with legal action.
Okay. Fair enough.
You have to basically be like, you need to give us property or we will sue you. And even then, like, if you can make a case in court that you had a valid reason to sue them for the property, then, like, it's really hard to get that to stick.
Fair enough. Extortion? It might be. I have no idea. Again, I want to hear what Legal Mindset says, because, again, he's also, I believe, versed in Florida law, because he's pretty good at talking about Disney stuff, so I'm interested to see what he has to say. We look forward to hearing back from you within 30 days with news that Joshua has complied with the demand without amendment or complaint. If he does so, this will conclude the matter. The firm will go back to its usual policy of trying to think about Joshua Moon and Kiwifarms as little as humanly possible. Again, this is professional lawyers, by the way. Professional lawyers. If he fails to heed this friendly warning, we will be forced to change our policy. It is rare for someone to have such control over their own fate. Please advise Mr. Moon to make the most of it. If you have further questions or wish to speak to us directly, please contact us here. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh, chat. Do you want to look at some reviews of the lawyer that she hired? Oh dear. Oh no. Mercante Bros, no. 1 star. Okay. Oh, fuck. I love it. Worst lawyer ever. Hired attorney. He did absolutely nothing but charge me for everything. He dropped my case 6 months later without any notice. I had to contact his firm and find out he left. I would never recommend him. His communication was poor and not professional when we did speak. If I could give 0 stars, I would. Another lady accomplished in weeks what he could have gotten done in 6 months. Oof. So what I'm hearing is she might have wasted her money. She's getting grifted, the irony. Maybe.
Here's the thing, right? And I guess this goes for anybody. Consult multiple lawyers. If every lawyer tells you you don't have a case, but one lawyer tells you you do, that one lawyer is probably lying to you.
Yes.
And had she consulted multiple lawyers, she would know that. Or maybe she did consult multiple lawyers, and she's just like, they're all stupid, this one's the only one that knows what he's talking about. I don't know what she did. But no, genuinely, if every lawyer tells you you're wrong, you're probably wrong.
Probably, yes. Probably. Also,
because I just find it like bizarre that she got lucky enough to talk to the scam lawyer. I guess not lucky. Unlucky enough to talk to the scam lawyer right off the bat. I do have to kind of agree with chat. It's probably she fished around for lawyers and every single one of them told her she was wrong.
people do that, by the way, chat. It's very stupid if they do. But they can do it if they really want. Okay. That concludes most of the news today, chat. If me and Mizu find something interesting to talk about, we will. But now I'm gonna play a little bit of Warframe for the rest of the night. Because I need to calm down from all that bullshit. Would you like to join me?
I will not. I will probably be going to lay down in a bit.
Okay.
Because I am feeling tired.
That sounds good.
Temp can join you, because Temp just joined in.
Hello, Temp.
Hi.
I'm gonna be doing the weeklies.
Fun.
Okay.
Peace out.
Yep, you have a good night. Get some rest. Hello, Temp.
Hello.
We let the dog out of the jar. He lets himself out. Would you like to join me for some weeklies?
Yeah.
Can I get an invite? Yes. Yes. Send me your username and I'll invite you. Hold on. I would love one as well. Okay.
Someone just gifted me Dustborn.
Well, you wanted to play it, so...
I didn't want to play it. I said I would play it if somebody sent it to me. Have you seen more stuff on that yet?
No, I'm kind of like trying to avoid it until Lumi plays it.
I have been keeping up with it, and it is genuinely difficult for me to believe that it's not like a joke. Because like one of the powers you get is literally just called bullying.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's like pretty explicit, like, oh yeah, you bully the shit out of people and you ruin their day, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Thank God nobody's gifted it to me. Ugh.
Like,
oh, you had to say it.
I just feel like somebody that actually believed in that they wouldn't call it bullying. They would have called it something else, right? And like the trigger thing, trigger is a meme. There's no way like somebody actually on board with this unironically said they were triggered. It's difficult to see it as anything other than a meme.
No, I agree. I agree.
But now I have to play through the whole thing in one sitting because I promised I would play through it all in one sitting if somebody gifted.
Thank you, the laziest one. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, so...
Oh, it says that you belong to another clan, so you have to leave your current clan. Oh wait, we have not enabled cross-platform membership. What? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Okay, well I will look into that for later.
Try might only be able to do that.
It's a possibility. How hard is it to get back into Warframe? If you have a friend that can help you, it's way easier. Hi, I am friendly. A finger curls on the monkey paw. No! Please don't. By the way, here is my Sevagoth look. I absolutely love this look so much. It gets even better when you have the rapier on your hand. I'm gonna fix this skin. I really love this look. Can you invite me to my clan? Yes, I can invite you to your clan. How do you leave your current clan? I have no idea. I've never left my clan. Figure out how to leave your clan. And if you're not on computer, I don't know how to do cross-platform. Somebody's gonna have to help me out with that. Okay, nightmare missions. That's gonna be fun. Let's see, not syndicates, not invasions. Alerts. We're gonna do an assassination. Console peasant interacting with Akko. Ah, you're fine. Let's turn on my fan, it's getting hot in here. You might hear it. I apologize in advance. Clan stuff still working out? Yes. I don't know how to make it cross-platform clan. Try. I don't know if you can help out with that so that I can invite new people. Also, hello. Vampire mode. You have to be the clan leader to do that? Okay.
Yep, I thought so.
Well, the clan leader is in chat right now, so he can do that if you really would like to. Thank you, Victus. I appreciate that. I'll work on it. Thank you. I appreciate that. They still need to replace the sergeant, by the way. Although, I kind of like the fact that there's just a useless boss in somewhere in Warframe. By the way, Try, I don't know if you...
Anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not even there yet. Holy shit. Busy, but I'll fix it. Alright, thank you. Thank you.
Try and I were doing Palace of the Dead with Cat earlier.
You were doing what? Oh, yeah.
Palace of the Dead, 14.
Yeah.
That was hard content.
It was... I bet.
PC Master racism is the only acceptable racism? Agreed.
Oh my gosh. Love it. You're funny. I still need the jades, the farm the jade stuff. Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, right, there is maintenance for 14. Huh. Now I don't feel bad getting off 14. Oh no, I have to be scared. Thank you. Thank you, Stalker.
Reinstalls Warframe? Yes! Install Warframe! More people! Sergeant is a remnant of the old Warframe days?
No. I only, as of today, I've finally gotten to 450. So no, I've not gotten Necromancer. And I probably will not get it for a very long time at least. What is my favorite frame? That's hard. I have 3.
I have to turn you down a little bit. Did you change your mic settings?
No. My 3 frames are Saren, Protea, and Mirage.
By the way, have you seen the picture that I post? Actually, probably one. But do you like my Red Mage Sevagoth? It's like quite literally his prime skin, but like, there's not much you need to do to make him look like a Red Mage. And I kind of like it.
He's broken.
He's broken? What do you mean?
He's broken. He's broken.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's up here for me. He's like in like the
He's broken for you,
thing here.
is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Tamp another finger curls on the monkey paw. Wait, what?
I'm very confused. Why is that?
I'm very concerned.
I have Mesa Prime. It's just every time I see someone play her, it's like you need to like play Twister with your fingers, and I'm good. I value my sanity.
Yeah, Sevagoth.
It's like you need to be like bullet jumping while popping her all over and over and over again, and that does not sound fun to me.
That's just fine. Sevagoth is my ghastly red mage. I absolutely love him.
Like, Mesa's very strong, but...
Akko the Sergeant got reworked into the Nullifier crewman, but they still haven't disabled his code. That's funny.
It's fine.
You gotta spin like Vinny when you use Mesa.
I mean, on paper, Mesa's easy to play. Everyone else just, like, plays her very crazy.
Oh, we're not doing that one. Fuck that.
I'm gonna buy the Sassy Doggo as Saren every day. What? I'm very confused and concerned.
I mean, if you buy him a Saren, it'll come with a Warframe slot at least.
It will, which is, you know, I appreciate that.
They made Anaris better. Yes, they did. They did.
Anaris is very good now.
Dagoth is my
Anaris
favorite.
just spin.
Dagoth is pretty good.
Dagoth is good. Yeah.
I've heard it both ways. The right way and then yours.
Well.
Alright, we have no energy.
No, we don't. That's fine. But no. Saren is actually the frame I finally did all the main story with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, including New War.
You did New War with Saren?
Yes, I did New War with Saren.
What, did you ever build?
Yeah!
Interesting.
And it's because of that I got art of my mascot as Saren. Kind of like how Akko has, like, Korra and... Goss and other frames like that. Maybe one day I'll get her drawn Mirage's outfit. Or Mirage's look.
Then you'll have Robot Clussy.
Yep. I just like how Mirage plays. She's fun.
What happened to Chroma? Nothing. Nobody just uses him right now. I mean, they kind of use... he did kind of get like a stealth buff. Kind of. Where am I going? Not this way. I just don't remember what the stealth buff did to him.
See, but Anaros is very stupid funny. We were doing Duviri. Like Steel Path Duviri, and the only reason we didn't die much longer than we should have is because I was on Anaros.
I'm conflicted about Anaros because they didn't change much. His corrosive procs on the 4 feels useless considering melee influences builds.
Yeah, but you could just get rid of his 4.
Yeah, just get rid of his 4. Throw something else on there. Remember when you had to have around 15 live viewers back in 2023? The growth is insane. I know, right? You cover one VTuber that you're passionate about, thinking that they've been attacked unfairly, and that's what breaks you out.
One day, when Warframe dies, an account with 99 Haros will be deleted, and that will be me.
Can I join? Yes. Next mission we can add you in. Right now we're doing the nightmare missions, and then we'll jump over to... We need to do some Duveri so that we can get the Duveri one.
Did you want to do circuit or open world? Because I actually need open world.
We'll do some open world, I don't care. Been asking to join for a while. Oh, see, this is what sucks when now I have a bunch of people that want to play and I'm not used to it. I don't want to say no to anybody, that's the problem. Something Gura streaming? Is Gura streaming? Oh snap. If the shark is streaming, that's pretty big. Maybe if she's still streaming by the time I'm done, I'll raid into her. By the way, chat, Lumi may come back. She told me she was watching The Crow and then she may come back if I'm still streaming. So, if she comes back, we'll continue to talk about the insanity there. I'd love to join, but I'm building Frost Prime. No, you're good. Oh, okay. There we go. Gura's playing FNAF? That sounds about right. I want to get rid of these enemies so I can fucking do this thing. There we go. I still need to do more of these. Never mind, I've done them all. Please tell me she's not watching the new one. I assume that she's just playing the game. I've not seen FNAF. I've heard that the movie is decent. Haven't you seen it? Temp?
What?
Haven't you seen the FNAF movie?
No.
No?
I've watched a little bit of it, but I haven't seen the whole movie.
Saren is one of my favorite frames. Akko wants to do all the enemies in a fight, right? Okay, I think we can be done with the serious music and I can turn on some non-serious music. By the way, the echo in the background is just my fan now. There we go. Okay. In order to make it fair, I'm just gonna make it up to chance. Whoever gives me their username first that I can put in, that is the person that I will accept into the party. Then after this run of Duviri, we'll get rid of the party and get some new people in.
Don't you really want to finish Nightmares?
After we finish Nightmares, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Again, I'll try to have more opportunities for people later. I'm not used to so many people wanting to join in. It's been a while. Although we will not be playing We won't be playing this tomorrow. We'll be playing Animal Crossing.
And I'll be there. I know I will, because Akko has actually asked for me to be there.
Yes. So, chat, we're gonna be here. If you don't pay attention to my Discord, which you should, by the way, my Discord where you can talk to me for the most part, and I talk back. I'm very friendly. I just may not pay attention to everything that you say there. But I have decided that I'm gonna restart my Animal Crossing island. I have wanted to play Animal Crossing for a little while now. The hankering for it has come back up. And I'm going to restart my world. I've done this already once before. I did it like during a weekend when I went...
That was when you came to visit.
Uh-huh. It's been 4 years.
No, that was the second time you came to visit.
It's still almost been 4 years, though.
4
no, years.
That's been 2.
2? I feel like it's almost been 3. Okay.
No, because you didn't come... You came in the tail end of 2022, and you did not come in 2023.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, doesn't matter. I already reset my world once, thinking that I was going to do a lot in it, and then I didn't. But I'm going to reset it again. However, the rules are, I am going to give Temp to hold on to rare items that I do not believe in good confidence that you can get your hands on anymore. So I'm going to let him...
It's time sensitive.
Yes. So I'm going to let him hold on to those items. And then he's going to give them back to me.
Can't you start a fresh world on a fresh Switch save?
No, I think you have to delete what you currently have.
That's really dumb if you can't.
That's what it's like owning a Switch.
See, I've been wanting to play Animal Crossing, like really bad, like as like a nightly thing, like when I'm like bedding down.
Bedding down, yeah.
But I can't because I'd have to move my dog, and I want to use it on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't done it yet, but you're basically saying, hey, Animal Crossing.
Yes, I am.
I'm kind of tempted to do a fresh start.
I don't know. Have you not started over ever?
No.
I wouldn't. Just because you haven't. I'm starting over because I have already. I don't have a lot of stock in the current world. But you've had your world for a long time, so I wouldn't.
Where is my Switch? But it's like literally right under my computer.
I'll give someone a slot. Are you sure? Alright.
Can't. Oh, I have Luigi's Mansion 2 still running.
Can I get a clan invite?
No. I'm just gonna not.
Alright, hold on.
Where is... I know I wanted to actually get a physical copy of Animal Crossing. Where is it? Can I start a fresh save on my other file? If I can, I will.
Okay, you've been invited. 8 railjack missions. Yeah.
Betting down in this fox den.
Alright, so we're going to be doing a Duviri run now. I'm free for a clan invite. Alright, give me your username.
I hate what the Steam Deck has done to me.
By the way, we have one open spot, so if you want to join, give me your username as well.
It is taking quite a while to load on my Switch. Oh my god, you can start a fresh save.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, is it the same, island?
It's giving me the option, like, you know, like the Nook, like, whatever intro?
Yeah.
I got that immediately. Got even straight to the main menu. Just that.
Well, don't start over quickly, because I still need you to take stuff for me.
Well, no, that's on a separate save. That's on a separate, like, Switch file. Like, different profile.
Okay.
And if that's the case, I'll do it with you, because that's kind of what I've been wanting to do anyway. I don't know, I'm gonna wait for Duviri, but
Oh shit, we need more storm barracks. Okay.
I've been trying, because, like, I couldn't play Animal Crossing on my TV, because I needed another dock for my TV. So I've been trying to play Stardew, and I don't know why. Stardew just doesn't click with me.
We are at capacity in our... We'll figure that out. Have a maxed out Railjack? I don't think we're gonna have time for that tonight. Personally.
No, Railjack takes a while, and that's a lot of Railjack missions.
Yeah, and I need to go to bed here soon.
Yeah.
Like, if I had 2 to 3 more hours, I would totally do it, but I can't.
Yeah.
What's the updates with the EvilToaster stuff? Just the document where he tries to manipulate people with autism. First time viewers, saw the Under the Tea podcast and I came here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome. Later this week, if we have time, yeah.
Alright, what do we got?
Yeah, tomorrow I am playing Animal Crossing.
That's easy. Give me Ember.
There's some good ones, including Anaros. You know what, give me Jade. Why not? I'll play the pregnant lady.
Torrid, as much... I would run Torrid if I had... Actually, that's my best option. Alright, give me Torrid. Angstrom...
OMG Rune Factory, play it. Well, 3 and 4. Go teabag Akko. I love to teabag, what do you mean?
Oh, we should.
Okay, let's get moving. Okay, we're playing the depressed storyline today. Warframe has new shiny things. You haven't played for a while.
If you see fish, like the fish minigame, let me know.
Do you need it?
Because that's what I need. Yes. I'm trying to get the Torrid Incarnate, but I need like stuff from here to do it.
Okay. You can just fly around and look
button
for
is
it.
to mount up.
1. It's on your screen.
How many times did I dream of escape, only for one of those hulking brutes to bar my path, show no mercy.
Well, it's been a while since I've done Fury.
Oh, you're good.
Because no one wants to do it with me.
I mean, I know how you feel. Melee attacks hit twice, that's fucking amazing. When is Temp streaming? I don't know.
My typical streaming days. So, something that
That's
people
useful.
should always know for those who do not watch. I stream. I try to stream Fridays and Saturdays. If I have something going on those days, so like I will either move the streams to Thursday or Sunday depending on like obligations. Otherwise, if I stream, it's unplanned. But guaranteed is Friday and Saturday.
I need to do Steel Path Worm. Steel Path Worm is fun. I actually really like the boss on Steel Path, but nobody ever wants to do Steel Path with me.
I'll do it with you.
I don't know, I don't feel like you would.
I've been wanting to do Duviri. No one wants to do it. I was considering doing another stream tonight. But I don't know yet.
What, after I'm done?
Huh?
After I'm done?
If I was going to, that'd be when I do it, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. If I do it, it'll be on my, my Twitter. Or my Discord. Although if you're in Akko's Discord, I have been posting there.
I gotta finish clearing Steel Path? I do too. I'm very bored. Not bored. I'm very, lazy about that. And by the way, chat, we're at the point where I'm gonna start eating some food because I just haven't eaten much all night and I'm starving.
Hopefully you're busy on Saturday. It's very unlikely I'm busy on Saturdays. Usually I'm busy on Fridays.
And ironically, Saturday is when I'm doing more Fallout.
Oh, that's good. Good old Red Baron.
I made loaded potatoes tonight.
Good for you. I have pizza. I'm more American than you. I think he's weighing if he wants to respond to that one.
Wait, but let's go.
Secrets buried over the years. Evidence of his cruelty. Fragments of ruined lives. Bring those secrets to light again.
Yes, to another time. Good night. Alright, you have a good night. Yep, that is good shit.
No, maybe I'll start updating my Twitch with my schedule. We'll see.
Not a bad idea.
Revenge may bring some relief at first, but as Lucinia found,
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Chicken, rice, peas, and butter chicken sauce from a jar. Not feeling culinary inspiration. No, that totally sounds good to me. Did he do the cross-clan thing? No. I am assuming he'll tell me when he does it. The clan leader's a very busy man.
Yes, he is.
Just give it some time. He'll get it going. Oh, we have Calervo's hold too. So mini boss. I made fajitas today with fresh tortillas. But it's not even Taco Tuesday yet. What do you mean?
Unless it is for them.
No. Well, maybe. If it's late enough. Victus, is it Taco Tuesday for you now? Is it
Also,
time?
technically fajitas do not count as tacos. Fajitas are fajitas.
Okay. Well, I didn't ask you.
Fajitas are not tacos!
Okay. Well, chat. I don't care. What's the difference? I mean, I'm not trying to be a bigot here, but what's the difference? It's not Fajita Friday either. Sounds good though. That does sound like a funny name. Ooh. Fajitas are soft shell only, and chicken tacos are beef with hard or soft shell. Really? Can I ask for a clan invite? Am I able to... I'm unable to pause right now. Hold on. If I can give you one while I'm into very sure. My pause button just is not working anymore. Well, that's
Yeah,
not
some
cool.
things have felt like buggy this run.
I can't pause my game. Well, remind me later, Ike, and I'll try to help you out there.
Nope.
I love how these guys were laughing because I got close to them. It's just like, bro, I landed in this tower as like a tactical nuke. I nuked your lives away. Hmm. Hmm. That is some good pizza. What kind of pizza? Pepperoni and sausage.
Yeah, I needed them off things too, so that's why I'm doing it.
By the way, Ike, right now our client is only accepting PC. Actually, I need to build the thing so I can invite more members, sadly. Because we're at capacity. I'll have to talk with
Try.
yeah. We need to build more base things. I'm on Steam? Alright. Yeah, we need to get the thing upgraded. I can look into that before the stream's over. So.
The undercroft is an agony. The paradox twisting the void, tearing me in two impossible directions. So get inside and put an end to it.
Damn.
Gotta get the dog. Alright.
Alright, that is all 15.
Oh, I can pause. Awesome. But it doesn't matter because I can't invite people unless we have more room.
Oh, so I found something out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one game away from 500 games on Steam.
Imagine if your next game is Dustborn.
I wouldn't play it. I'm not obligated. No.
But it would be your 500th game, chat, Tim.
Ew, God, ew, no.
Chat, you know what you must do.
No, ew, I know.
He has 500. Quick, give Tim Dustborn.
No, I will reject it. I will reject it. Don't even. I will also reject Concord. No. Bad. Dustborn or Concord, both of them will be rejected immediately. Do not even try. And I'm not kidding. They will be rejected.
How about My Stepmom is a Fudanari? I think Temp has that game.
No. That one I don't have. But I don't know. Outlaws? Hell no. That will also be rejected.
Oh, but I heard that game is so mid.
Do not even give your money to Ubisoft for that. No. Bad. Hell no. Yes, I will reject that. I'm not even saying any of those words within the context of what's going on.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, the stream's already demonetized, I'm pretty sure, but let's not.
No. No, I don't want. I wouldn't play Concord. Even if don't send me Skull and Bones, I will also reject that.
Isn't that like game $120?
Right now it's $25 in Steam.
Gollum? You know what? Tim might play Gollum.
No, I still wouldn't play Gollum. It's also shit.
It has more players than Dustborn and Concord does.
I still wouldn't play it.
Man, you're no fun.
I just don't like playing games that suck. I actually was talking to Kat about this earlier, but you've seen all the Half-Life 3 hints we're getting, right?
Yep. Half-Life 3 confirmed, chat?
So I'm not gonna say confirmed. I am gonna say something Half-Life is coming and something very big. But imagine 2025, Half-Life 3, Borderlands 4, GTA 6. I mean, if someone wants to give me Black Myth Wukong, I will play that. That I will play.
Stellar Blade for PC? That would be amazing.
Yeah, Stellar Blade for PC would be really good too. Oh, Borderlands 4 is absolutely gonna suck. No, I'm saying Half-Life 3 is a base idea. I did not say the Half-Life 3 was coming. We know something Half-Life related is coming. Borderlands 4 is very likely going to suck, but I'm not going to 100% confirm that until, obviously, we have it in our hands. Concord is so bad, there's no R34 of it.
Thank you for the 2 Canadian, but yes, it is that bad.
Oh, we're on TAMS. Okay.
Oh no, Gabe broke the rule of 3 curse. He released Steam OS 3.
Yeah.
Pitchfork does it again with his magic USB.
It's actually come out in recent interviews with like Gabe Newell that the team behind Half-Life Alyx are very committed to continuing Half-Life. So that is the team behind whatever's going on. Okay. I liked the story of pre-sequel. Everything else, I mean, its gameplay was also pretty good. It's just its loop sucked.
I don't think we're gonna do the Paradigm Touch yet tonight, chat. I don't think we have a lot of time. I would like to get some sleep. Pretty please. Even though I sit at my job a lot, I still would like to be mostly wide awake.
As if with a prophet's gift, Lucinia could see disaster looming, but she could not turn aside.
Yeah.
Rise of Kong, Skull Island?
Yeah. No. No. Out of every game you have all listed, the only ones I would play is Black Myth Wukong.
And that's $60, Tim. How could you like gouge my chat like that?
They're running the ideas.
I don't care if they're the one running the ideas or executing them.
I'd rather them gouge their money on something worth their money.
Did you hear that, chat? Tim's a grifter here, and he wants your money.
Let them taste the bitterness I have lived with all these years.
Monster Hunter? He already has Monster Hunter.
I already have Monster Hunter World and Rise. I've heard some questionable things about Wilds, but I'm very interested anyway.
I've heard that people are saying that it's going to be decent.
I have too, but I forget who it was that came in my chat. It might have been Clem or someone else. Basically saying that both armor types, like male and female, can wear male and female armor. Or like males can wear female and females can wear male.
Well, counter argument, exact same thing in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, and that Because like that's the thing you need to consider is like some female armor doesn't look good, but some male armor doesn't, or like looks good in return, or vice versa. So that doesn't bother me as much because there are plenty of women who wear men's clothing, and I guess now men who wear women's clothing.
Listen, if I can see Hrothgar wear 2B's outfit, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, I
just don't. Maybe it'll be funny.
What was something else that? I don't think so. That's usually something about Monster Hunter that is like consistent. Is their armor? I'm not worried about that. I'll be honest.
Fucking good pizza.
Yeah, the voices. Well, that's the thing too. Is some women have like deeper voices and some men have like higher pitched voices as well. So you could say, sorry. I'm trying to. It feels like I'm trying to.
You're trying to justify it.
Cope. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm probably still gonna get Wilds because it's something I can play with my friends, and I know a lot of us are gonna be playing on day one for Wilds. Like, I know Dom's planning on picking it up day one, and I know we're talking about playing it together.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm probably still gonna pick it up. But Capcom is on a very thin rope right now, along with Square.
Is this Warframe? Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh! Speaking of, companies that are on, like, a tight leash right now, Sega is releasing the Sonic 3 trailer tomorrow. That has actually been confirmed by Sega.
Well, I commented on somebody's post that said if they actually do this, I'll give everybody $1,000. So I'm expecting $1,000 now.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm probably still gonna get Monster Hunter because it's just one of those like games I could just sit down and play with friends, even despite the issues. Because it's just like gameplay-wise is where we all cope. Our favorite games don't. Yeah.
Also, hello, Jazz. I'm sorry I didn't notice you before.
Ironically, you know all the talk about Sevagoth being a pimp.
Yeah. No, that's
Don't
just
even be
you.
surprised. No, other people in your chat have also made that. I know other people on Reddit have been saying that as well.
I don't believe it. Sevagoth is not a pimp.
Right, but imagine they release a skin where he kind of looks like one.
They did.
Which one?
The one that you put on and you say, oh, he looks like a pimp.
Oh, so Prime.
Yeah, the Prime skin.
I mean, like the top hat and the...
Us blacks go unnoticed. No, like... Jazz, there's like 90 people in my chat. I'm sorry.
What Novo did to World, I'll never forget. I need to finish World so bad. I've never finished World. I've lost my save for World like four times now.
Did you lose the one that we all did?
No, that one I still have, and I'm going to continue that one because we all stopped.
We did. I'm sorry.
It was one of those times where like, oh, I'll get to actually finish it with friends, and then we never did.
Listen, when you have streamers that have different schedules and we all want to do different things, sometimes shit just happens.
Yeah. That's ultimately what'll never get me to buy a Capcom game again. They're terrible. It is terrible. So that DRM is not on Dragon's Dogma 2. I did not like Dragon's Dogma 2. But I might actually go back to it after I play the first one. We'll see. I know it's not on World and Rise. I don't know if it's what other games it's on though.
It won't let me
fix
your auto mod. What's wrong with my auto mod? Do I need to turn it down because I was recommended that auto mod is the safest one for my chat. Don't ask who recommended it because you'll be mad at me.
It wouldn't be Lumi or Mizu.
Nope. It was Twitch.
Well, don't listen to Twitch.
I just don't want Twitch to ban me. Automod bonks cuss words? Yes, it does.
Oh. I don't know. Anti-pirate software made me quit.
I want to say frick, damn it. I'm gonna say frick.
Wait, Jazz, you want to ban the word no? How could
No, it's
you?
ass.
No, No, because he said N-word. No also starts with N. That's the joke. But if you ban the word no, you always have to consent.
I consent to Jazz coming into the chat to say Oh, fuck.
Temp, all Xenoblade 1, 2. Oh my god.
See, before Dam's dad got a girlfriend, I would have said maybe. And that his dad has a new girlfriend again. It's worse than his mom. Who knows?
What, for streaming Xenoblade?
Just for streaming video games all day.
Oh no, that doesn't matter. She has questioned it, like, repeatedly. Like, why are you doing this and not, you know, what I recommend kind of thing. But, it's fine. That is something else I want. I like supporting games when they do something good, and despite anything that's like, oh, Monster Hunter has these problems, like, you know, you can definitely tell there is some minor DEI crap in it. They are releasing on PC day one, and that is something to appreciate. Because they did not do that with World or Rise. That's the difference between most gamers and me. When a company utterly does some BS, I take my money elsewhere, and people need to stop giving Capcom money. No, I agree. I agree.
Is Aqua flying a Threstrel? No. Flying a
Xenoblade
horse.
2 is my... No, I love Xenoblade. I honestly love all the games. I've wanted to, play all of them 100% on stream.
Almost fell off
but...
there. You know what? Hang on. If we're talking Monhan, let me get in here. Okay. You can be here for a few minutes. That's fine with me.
I think what we're doing, finishing Duviri, and then we're done.
We'll finish Duviri and just talk for a few minutes. Hello.
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 I can play Xenogears and Xenosaga.
Apparently, I've only got a few minutes.
Easy access to them.
So I gotta be quick about this.
Well, I'm gonna stop streaming in 10 minutes, so.
Oh, damn.
You get 10 minutes.
I came in right at the end.
I'm sorry.
With my family. I'm sorry I missed like the whole thing.
No, you're good. We were talking about the toaster guy for like the first hour.
Yeah, you had like a whole other like another damn document.
There's another document
right?
and multiple tweets. Yes.
Oh,
If you want a TLDR,
yeah,
he is trying to force people to be autistic, and he got on somebody for performing an act of rescue.
Yeah, so I was in there. I doubled back to watch a little bit of your guys' reaction to what's her face covering it. Fat Titty. Tim, what's her name? Alara.
Alara.
Yeah, I was listening to a bit of you guys reacting to that, and then I did check out the Rev like supercut of the whole affair, and yeah, it seems pretty fucking bad, man.
And this guy,
that guy's kind of a massive.
And he's a Twitch ambassador.
Creep. Yeah, that's the other really worrying part about it for sure.
And he's streaming. Like, I don't know if he's still streaming, but he was streaming and pretending that none of this happened.
I mean,
yeah.
Bro, I mean, Twitch got to do something about that. God
yeah.
Damn, that's such a bad look. Like, cause that dude's straight up like kind of grooming. Like, I don't know if you.
Not kind of. He
like,
is. That is 110% just grooming right there.
It's just like, cause I've never like heard of somebody like, cause I've heard of grooming into like, you know, trying to make somebody like a. But
it is now cross-platform.
But like trying to groom somebody into being autistic. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, that is definitely frustrating to hear.
That's a new one for me. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh wait, what's frustrating here?
Really quickly, we need more space in the clan so that we can invite more people. So.
Oh, I never joined you guys' clan. We played the one time together, but I didn't actually join in.
Would you like to?
You know what? I think I would. I think I would like to join your clan.
You have to leave your current one, and we need more space in our current clan first.
I don't think I'm in a clan at the moment because I haven't played Warframe in like consistently. I haven't played consistently in years. But I did want to talk about Monster Hunter for a second. That's why I came here in the first place.
Yeah, for sure.
So I know what you're talking about when you say like the drippings of the DEI stuff in there, like the whole armor thing. And it's like at first I was kind of looking at that sideways too, right? Because we just had the news about what was it, RuneScape, getting rid of the genders and putting in the
and Terraria.
And Terraria, yeah. But in terms of Monster Hunter, I'm actually not all that bothered about it.
No.
And here's why, right? Because we've had games in the past where you could just have a dude like dress up in women's clothing, right? I immediately think of something like Dead Rising, right? So like it isn't the worst thing in the world if it's just, oh, you can wear women's armor. If you're a dude, you can wear dude's armor.
And sometimes women or men's armor, so like swapped, could look better on that model versus a different one.
Yeah. So overall, I'm not terribly bothered by this. I think it's probably a cool thing overall. I do worry about like that whole slippery slope kind of thing because we've seen that slip slope several times.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now in many different other like franchises and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, at the moment it's cool. At the moment it's totally fine. It's probably even a good thing. But like,
Yeah.
Well,
so long as we don't go too far with this, I'm just saying.
There is the
go ahead.
There is the one that I know it's Grums, and I've given Grums my own fair share of bullshit. But he made a post showing from the trailer a more masculine woman character.
Yeah,
and it's
it's like, that's fine.
But at the same time, I watched like more of the trailer, and there's a second scene in the trailer that shows her, and it's like she looks more feminine. So it might just be an angling of the camera.
I think so too, because I know exactly who you're talking about. But and to that point, it's like, yeah, you have the woman who's a little more like androgynous looking. She's a little more like manly and whatnot. But you still have like your blacksmith, right? And your blacksmith is fucking stupid hot. Like, God.
Yeah, she's stacked.
And your handler is like, she's cute too. You know, she's really girly and she's cute. So we still got some womanly women in there.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, like if we're doing like a little something for everybody, I'm totally cool with that.
Well, I sent it to Mizu a while ago. I think I sent it to Akko. Where is it? It was Brock Lesnar's daughter, where she looks exactly like him.
Oh,
like exactly. So
that's
and that's not a transition thing. So
that's just her. Like it's just genetics, but like
exactly.
Like there are manly looking women out there, right? And it's like I'm totally fine with even that being in the games, right? But like still have some womanly looking women in there. Like go half and half. Like little something for everybody. If we can keep it even, if everybody can have something to enjoy, great. I'm all for that. But when you start making every woman like have the super job, like, oh my god, have you seen the new images of the Star Wars Outlaws?
Yeah,
no, that was awful.
They somehow
that's awful.
It's worse than it even was before. Like how? What the fuck?
That's literally how they get you. That's the problem though. Is like on the surface, everything when you see from the trailer, like in the case of Grums, like what we just mentioned, that feels like more of a stretch than actual DEI. I haven't seen any actual DEI in the trailers, and given the market today, you actively watch for those things.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like I gotta believe, I have to believe, especially after the massive cratering that was fucking what was it, Concord? Damn, I almost forgot the name already. Concord. Like the way that game fucking cratered, or like that's gotta be a message.
Oh yeah.
To the Western like gaming developers. They gotta be on the lookout for that shit now. It's like, okay, wait, guys, we can't be having this shit happen anymore. This like between that and Dustborn, it's like, oh, we can't keep taking hits like this, right? Can't do it.
Here's the problem. And Kirsten said this. I don't know if you pay attention to her Twitter a lot.
Oh, the bridge stuff.
Yeah, well, there is that, but like the thing is that they're not done with it. They're just hiding what they're doing. And so what they're going to do is they're going to rebrand it, repackage it, and make it look like something else entirely. They have no intentions of giving it up. Everybody, like, thankfully, not everybody is, like, saying, oh, we won the culture war. I think that, like, Tim Pool's like that,
Absolutely
but...
not.
Like, we are not done.
Yeah, they can like rename it or repackage it, whatever they want to do, right? But if they're gonna keep on with the same shit, like if they're gonna keep making Concord level characters, they're gonna keep failing anyway. It doesn't fucking matter what they call it.
Did you see the character roster between Concord and
the other thing, the Steam thing?
Yeah.
I will say what is that shit called?
I have it. Hold on. Deadlock.
Deadlock, yeah. So Deadlock, I mean, at least the characters look a little more interesting, right? They're still kind of bland. They're still a little.
Well, they have that Valve flair, and it's in like late alpha, early beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's a little bit more going on there for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The black guy that does the jazz hands and the finger guns is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and I like that one chick who's like her head is just like smoke or some shit. I don't remember the character's name is, but she looks sick.
Looks like she stepped out of World War One.
Oh, absolutely. That's some good shit. Like that's some flavoring. That game has some sauce for sure. But like here's the thing. I think that in terms of like the hero shooter and like anything adjacent in that same genre, in that same arena right now, like Marvel Rivals is about to come in and just dunk all over everybody.
Marvel Rivals out the door looks like really good.
And the fact that the game changer is the fact that they just said, yo, whole roster's free. And every character we release, free. Forever. And it's like that's a straight up get fucked to
I'm amazed
right?
Disney allowed that.
That shit is wild. That's unbelievable. Well, I think it's because they know that, like, because we're banking off Marvel, right? And people still love Marvel, like, you know, even with Marvel's shaky history these days, and with the shows and the movies, people still love Marvel. People still love Captain America and Iron Man and Bucky and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So they can definitely make their money on the costumes. If they put some good shit in there,
absolutely.
some good like comic references and whatnot, they can make that money.
Absolutely. I see a comment from Victus, a guy I wanted to comment on, saying, not as cope, this is how they take over an IP. It's always one little thing at a time. I have watched this happen time and time again, and every IP I cared about, trust me, do not give them an inch. I agree. Doctor Who is a great example of this.
Yeah.
Doctor Who, Star Wars, Marvel, but even video games.
I do get you. I feel like we have one little saving grace there in the fact that, like, if they were actually like drip feeding it, then maybe they might have a chance. But they always end up getting ahead of themselves and getting impatient, and then they just change a bunch of shit all at once, and it turns everyone off. Like, people are fucking hating this new iteration of the Doctor, right? That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Is that this new season, all these new episodes, like they've just been going all in,
I think
hand-fisting it.
people have said there's only one good episode, and even the good episode's like, you can take it or leave it.
Snowbreak Containment killed itself essentially. From what I hear, Snowbreak's still doing pretty okay, and like they have like you guys seen Mecha Break, right?
Yes,
that's the same studio. That's the same guys doing
really?
Snowbreak. Yeah, Mecha Break, same dudes. So, and that game, I don't know if you guys got to try that beta that was open for a while back there. I think it was a couple weeks ago, but that game feels really good. It feels really good. All the robot designs are fucking incredible. Like the created characters, like your actual pilot, that looks really good. Like that game's probably gonna do pretty nicely once it actually comes out next year, I think.
And there was a thing, Grumps mentioned it, saying, "Oh, I tested this, and like, oh, they don't ban Biden or Kamala, but they ban Trump." And the Dead Flappers came out and said, "Hey, this is because of that's because of the bot they were using to flag these stuff," and they went in and fixed it.
No, I got you. I'm concerned about the monetization. I feel you on that. I feel like it's not going to be any worse than like the First Descendant, and the First Descendant's doing fine. So.
Oh yeah, First Descendant.
Okay. They'll probably be fine in the long run.
I don't trust China either, but they are doing more in the anti-DEI department than literally everyone else.
And that's
them, Korea, and sort of Japan. Like
no, Japan is really diving into it.
Yeah, Japan's slipping.
No, I don't think so.
A few studios,
I don't think so.
A few studios in Japan are slipping. Some are still based.
Japan has some higher ups in like some of the really big corporations that kind of watch over everyone, like trying to push DEI.
Oh yeah, no, we it's because like what's it called? Sega's been talking about it with like the Like a Dragon series. Capcom's kind of been going in that direction with their games.
Nintendo has said no.
Man,
see that's a weird thing.
Nintendo has like blocked them from buying BlackRock from buying shares.
That's a really weird thing, considering Thousand Year Door. Now, I was kind of on the fence about that, and I actually did some research into that, and it doesn't look like they made her trans. It's just everyone trans kind of latched onto that.
Yep, it's always going to be Twitter just, fucking astroturfing that shit. But I will say, it's like, yeah, like 1000 Year Door and all that, but listen, fucking Switch still has like Senran Kagura on it, right? They still got all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
Actually they do. Yeah.
None of the main games. There's 2 spin-offs they do.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I mean, it's definitely it's more than like Sony's doing. Sony just like completely cut off. What's the studio that makes Senran Kagura again? What are they called?
That was
Great.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. That. Yeah. Sorry.
Marvelous actually split up from Exceed recently.
It's the fault of Nintendo Treehouse. I don't think that they really changed Vivian as much as some people
they
think.
basically closed the Treehouse, but it's still there.
Thank you for the super chat, though. By the way.
Basically, the problem with Nintendo is not Nintendo. It's Nintendo of America.
Yeah, absolutely, and the localizers, because it's always the goddamn localizers.
Oh, don't worry, they're getting replaced with AI. Nobody cares about them anymore.
Yeah.
It can't happen soon enough, but they're getting replaced with AI.
Yeah. So the long and short of it, though, but in like a broader sense of this whole issue, is that like the gamers are choosing with their wallets, right? And eventually, like they can keep like BlackRock and Vanguard can keep throwing money at these companies, keep doing this shit, but eventually they're gonna run out. It's gonna happen eventually.
Here's the thing: it is a long-term battle.
If they make absolutely, but if they keep not making money, then it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Well, I agree, but like here's the problem. Like, and Kira's talked about this. They are fine with losing money in the short term. We have to make it losing money in the long term. You have to Bud Light every single company that thinks that they can do this. And if you don't, they will take that engine, run with it.
No, I get it for sure.
Sony has pretty much killed Senran Kagura. Yeah, Sony nuked Senran Kagura, sadly.
We'll get our anime titties elsewhere, Chad. It's okay.
Sony had the rights to the publishing rights for basically the next mainline game, but they basically said they wanted none of what made Senran Kagura in the game. So they basically canned the project.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but if you're talking like that anime titty, anime booty, like Hoyoverse kind of got you covered with that Zenless. I'm just telling you, like, you seen the thighs on that rat girl? Damn.
I
like where her ass shakes when she walks. It's ridiculous.
Zenless is so good.
In a month. 100 million in a month.
I can't bring myself to play Zenless. I love it. I love the characters. I love the models. I can't bring myself to play it. It is too confusing, and I've already played Genshin, Honkai Impact, and Star Rail. I don't need another touch.
Who's gonna watch the Yakuza Amazon series? I'm probably still gonna try it. I'm still gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. If nothing else, it'll be content, right? But I desperately want to believe in it. I really like the Yakuza characters. I like the series, and I know we got the interview where it's like, yeah, they didn't want us to play the game because they want to do their own thing. And I was like, oh, that's a fucking red flag right there. But you know what? I can at least give it a couple.
BlackRock is a multi-trillion-dollar corporation that will never bleed those coffers dry. Blackstone, one of their parent companies, owns like half the real estate in the U.S.
I disagree.
I mean, they're definitely up there with Disney, but they're definitely being hit right now.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like Disney's being hit right now. Like they actually canceled the Acolyte because that shit fucking crater.
Did you see that they're thinking of uncanceling the Acolyte? That's something I didn't bring up, but like they're considering uncanceling the Acolyte.
Actually, how was that petition going? I saw it was at like 35,000 signatures.
It's a very small number.
Yeah, it's like not even doing as good as like the damn like uncensored Stellar Blade petition that happened a while back. That one got up to like I think 200,000 or some crazy shit. But you know what? Let's have a look. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see where they're at with that because it might have jumped up a little bit more. Let's see. What was it? Save the Acolyte?
Hey, Nautilus Cerberum. That's the part I need.
And no one should be watching Star Wars after this. Period. Again, if you want Star Wars, go watch the original 6 movies, or go play any of the original Legends games pre-Disney.
Chat.
I'm very interested to see how Outlaws is gonna do in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
I want it to die. I want it to crater, but we'll see.
Ubisoft is sponsoring people. I've seen a few people that I follow playing it on my Twitch feed.
Really quickly, Doomcock, who typically has very good resources. He basically made a 10-minute video saying that they are debating uncanceling the Acolyte. If that happens, like, unironically, I'll be a little sad, but by the same token, I'll laugh my fucking ass off because it's super duper funny.
See,
Yeah, they're just gonna burn another $200 million.
Let them burn all their money. Let them burn it all, chat. I want Disney to burn down.
I don't know if it was him that said it or if someone in your chat said it in the Discord, but someone said they were considering removing Boba Fett, like the Book of Boba Fett, from Disney Plus. They literally, physically cannot do that because Mando is their cow.
Guys, I'm trying so hard to find the petition Save the Acolyte, and all I'm seeing is like 2 pages of like different change.org petitions to not uncancel it. like everybody's making petitions to keep it canceled. I can't find the fucking one to save it. Jesus Christ.
Okay, chat, you're glowing a little too much. I need you to use your glow emojis if you have one.
Shit is wild. I want everything to burn. BlackRock, Disney, Vanguard, all of them. Yeah, yep. I mean, hey, fair.
Don't glow too much, chat. I don't want you to get in trouble. Or me.
Yeah, as soon as we get over this shit, as soon as we can move on to having good entertainment again, man. I almost forgot what it was like, but then Rosa made me start watching Game of Thrones, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what good TV is like. At least that first season. That first season's like that. Man, I'm in. I watched 2 episodes already, and that's it. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. Yeah, I need more of this.
See, Rosa's a good friend. She'll show you the good shit. Arch is forcing Lumi to watch season 2 of Rings of Power.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh man. Oof. God damn it. Hang on, let me see if I can find like a tweet about it. There we go. Hashtag Save the Acolyte. Maybe I can find like a link to the damn, because I can't Google the damn change.org thing. There's got to be a post about it here. Let me see.
Please, FBI, don't pause my don't pause load my neg hole. The Rings of Power. Yes.
Man, it is.
All right, I'm building another dojo room chat. Hopefully, we can add more people in an hour, or not an hour, in a day or 2.
It is wild how many posts I'm seeing glazing this fucking show. It's like, damn, I wonder when these people were when it was actually airing. Wonder why they weren't watching it. I hate that fucking show, and I watched it.
Okay, chat.
Let's see.
Oh, Chaos, thank you for the 2. Star Killer over Ray Skywalker.
Yeah. The only reason I've gotten Star Killer is because Star Killer is extremely overpowered.
Well, anyway, chat. I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. I apologize if you stayed around for after we talked about the fucking EvilToaster guy. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you everybody that super chatted tonight. You always were amazing. Tomorrow night we will be again playing some Animal Crossing, or at the very least starting over with Animal Crossing. I don't know how far we'll get. But you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you all for joining tonight. Can I raid somebody? Is somebody live right now that deserves raiding? Oh, is Gura still live? Here's a good question. I don't think she is. Let me look. No, Gura is not live anymore. Well, that sucks. Raid Bon? Who?
What, Bonnie?
Impossible. I glow so hard enough to mask everyone else. Yeah, we'll just put you in the Lo-Fi Girl again, if you're on Twitch or on YouTube. Oh, yep, Bonnie is live right now. Yeah, we'll give you to Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie's playing Deadlock. You know what? You can go see a good game. I mean, Warframe's a good game too, but you can see another good game. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. But for now...
Have a good night, chat.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah, what they said.